Okay, everyone, welcome back to another episode of The Stolen Relic, the final episode of this arc of The Stolen Relic. So let's see what happens. I love to play to find out, so I'm excited to see what's going to happen to uh, Kaisen, Trudy's mom. Who else is important in this story? No, I'm kidding. Yeah. Um, so with your guys' help, let's kind of recap what happened last session. You guys, we started off with the session opening up with Cassia because she had returned after being missing for about 12 to 13 hours, so not that long. I thought she would have been gone longer. She was really gone, like she just needed a few hours to herself. Sunny,
Yeah,
what do you
Cassia
think?
was hanging out with the Russians last session. Really enjoyed that. Dimitri is an absolute homie to Cassia. And then she got in with the goober driver and nearly wanted to kill herself and the driver and had that adventure.
Amazing. Oh, well, yeah. So Cassia found herself at a Russian poker game, where she received some unconventional advice. Do you remember what the advice was?
Um, to cut her dad's ankles off and then let it go.
You would be horrible at telephone. It was to break his legs. It was to forgive him and then break his legs. And
Yeah, cut his legs off. Same thing.
Same thing.
that same night, it concluded with an annoying to her goober ride home, where the driver Solomon insisted on giving unsolicited advice, much to Cassia's irritation. Um, Deckard plans. Deckard had a lot of plans to help Trudy. He spent time strategizing with his sister about taking down Euphemia Price and making copies of the recording that incriminated the mayor. He also received a text from Vera about contacting Bryant Wilkins. He's the DA of the city. So, really, I was looking it up in terms of like hierarchy for lawyers and stuff. Like, you can't get a
You
lot
hire the
higher than
district
the
attorney.
than the DA, unless you're like the judge, maybe. Um, so you met with Bryant, and you learned that while it would be challenging to take down the mayor and his associates, you might be able to help Trudy. So that's kind of where you guys are now. The key was finding more evidence, specifically identifying someone on the inside. He said there's a missing piece somewhere still. Um, and so also Cassia and Tewu shared a heart-to-heart conversation addressing certain turmoil she was going through, distress. During that time, Cassia received a cryptic message from her father. Do you remember what the message said?
Yes, because it was very rude. It said, stay in your lane.
What does that mean?
Like, do you want my interpretation of it, or do you
Yeah,
want like a
yeah. What
filtered
do you think that
opinion?
means?
Do you want me to be like Urban Dictionary and like translate it for you, or like
I want Cassia's interpretation of it.
Cassia's interpretation of it politely was a warning from her father, to which she said, "Fuck off."
Hmm.
I
Interesting.
mean, she would have if there was more than a messenger, but you know.
Okay.
It said stay in your lane. I don't know. Like, who says that? Her dad's old. Like, what?
Is that like a young people thing to say?
Yeah.
You think so?
I
I don't know.
Father of time. He moves with the times.
Ah. Father of time. There was a revelation from Lisa Moreau as well, as you guys went to the infamous Budapest hotel. Um, Everything went as planned. Deckard met with Trudy's mother, Lisa, and after an intimate night, Lisa disclosed that she suspected Trudy's cousin, Kaisen, who was staying at her house. He could possibly be the missing link in this conspiracy. So the session ended with this new revelation. Also, during that intimate night, Tebu was in the bathroom for about 3 hours while they had an
Fun
adult
times.
sleepover.
And she
Um,
did give me that key to her house. So
She did, yes. And so, as the session concluded, it's now Monday night, as a reminder, the case or the court trial is tomorrow afternoon, Tuesday afternoon, 3 p.m. So, literally, you guys are on the tightest of schedules. Bryant Wilkins, the DA who is representing Trudy, he's up. It's late at night, but he said contact him. He'll be awake. So he's waiting for this. So now, Trudy's trial's tomorrow, like I said, and the urgency is palpable. So, you guys stand outside of the Budapest Hotel.
Like, we just left her room, right? So we're still walking down the
You
hallway.
had just yeah.
Okay, so it's just me and Tay to get to the elevator.
Yeah, as you're okay. Yeah, let's start there. You just left her room. Decker smells great. Smells like a winner, and you guys are walking out of there.
Oh my god.
Great way to
That's
start
so
off
wrong.
the session.
Yeah.
Good way to start.
So wrong.
Yeah.
Decker, dude, you smell so good.
I think
That was
yeah.
that
as,
was
there,
just
as that's being said, Deckard's hitting the button for the elevator and hitting it over and over again, like that looks gonna make it come faster.
It never does.
Yeah.
hitting the
he's-
button faster, more, harder doesn't make it come faster. No, okay. No.
Come faster.
No, that was the most terrible 3 hours of my life. Thank you very much for that, Deckard.
And you notice that despite what Deckard went through, he doesn't look happy at all. And as the doors open up and he steps inside, he still has like that same dour look on his face. He hasn't said anything in return though. Then the doors close. And
I just realized something.
inside.
You just pimped yourself out.
Yeah. And at that moment, you see Deckard turns and he throws his fist into the side of the elevator as hard as he fucking can. Like, he's finding that point where the metal pieces connect, so there's a big metal strut behind it, and he just starts wailing into it as hard as he fucking can over and over and over and over again. Like, he's not trying to hurt the wall, it's like he's trying to break his fist on it instead.
Okay, we'll just watch him. He'll slap the wall where Deckard is hitting.
And then after about 20 seconds, Deckard will stop and he's breathing a little heavier and he's like, all right. I didn't like that at all, Tay.
Sure didn't sound like it.
No, just because I did a good job doesn't mean that I enjoyed what I had to do. I wasn't a fan of doing that. I'm not a fan of what went down. I'm not a fan of how I had to do this. And I'm trying to think of different ways I could have gotten the same information without doing what I just did. And I'm actually legitimately scared of Cassia finding out. And then
I
assuming
think
the
Cassia
elevator is-
knows already, though, Deckard. I'm pretty sure she knows.
Yeah, it's 2.5 hours. I get it. I get it. There's not a whole lot you can imagine happening in that time frame, but some benefit of the doubt, some kind of self-lying might help. But I'm not ready.
Yeah,
for
I might have
what's
told
about to
her
happen.
too. Sorry about that. It was a long 3 hours in the bathroom, man. We were texting.
And I think at that moment's when the doors open up, so that Deckard's rage doesn't quite sink in just yet. Good to know. Thanks. And he'll step out
Anytime.
onto the floor. Where's
Kale
Cassie in
just-
this?
You see, Cassia is just hanging out over by the bar. She looks a little tired as it's been 3 hours, and it's not her bar. And she doesn't like being at the Budapest Hotel.
You said you're at the bar?
Yeah.
The bartender, it's older man, looks at you. You've been here a while. You want another drink?
No, I mean, if he's gonna continue up there for another hour or so, maybe. Just give it like 5 more minutes, and then if they don't show up, they don't show up.
Listen, you've been here for a second. It's on the house at this point.
Oh, please don't say that to me.
Pity drinks.
Yeah. It's just like this older man who's been working the bar. He's wiping it down. Like, it's pretty empty in here. It's like you see another guy who's eating at the bar. He's eating a burger. He looks pretty sad, and he's drinking, and he has his tie loosened up. He's like 5 seats down from you. But that's pretty much the type of people are here right now around you.
It's just an audible sigh from Cassia, and she just takes another drink. And she looks at her phone, waiting for a text from Taewoo, who went back to playing Candy Crush.
Does Tay text her that he's on his way down?
Yeah, as Deckard leaves the elevator doors, Tae's just gonna give the back wall where Deckard was pounding it just one more slap, and then pull out his phone, quickly text Cassia. He's coming. I mean, he's coming towards you, and he's mad.
He's mad? Question mark. Okay. Sure. And Cassia she slaps a couple of bills on the bar. She nods to the bartender.
What? Yeah. What kind of? 10, 20?
She's been there for 3 hours, so it's $20.
He goes, yeah, the bartender just takes it. Yeah. Thanks, honey. You have a good night.
Yep. Hope to never be here again, but you did good work.
Kind of
Decent
just
work.
kind of salutes you, you know.
And Cassia starts to head her way towards the main doors, or the lobby.
Okay. As Cassia is making her way, we're going to transition to Vera. Let's transition this into your monologue and to where she's at tonight. Also, your Discord is muted. There you go.
Thank you.
then-
Where she's at? Just left Miles' place after a lovely conversation.
Mm-hmm.
And she doesn't. She doesn't know where everybody else is right now, does she? She doesn't know they're at the hotel or anything, right?
What would you guys say? Would you keep her in the loop about your plans, just texting throughout the day? Because it's pretty important, I
would've.
imagine. Yeah.
Yeah, Deckard would have. I think everybody would have.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah,
Okay,
it's been 2 weeks, but in game, it's still that Monday where you were talking to Miles. He gave you the information about the lawyer. You passed on that lawyer information to Deckard, so you guys have been in contact.
Okay. So
Mhm.
as she's coming out, she's driving in her car, going to meet up with the rest of them, and moving into the monologue. I don't know how to say that. I didn't think that talking with Miles would be so much more eventful and enlightening, considering he is very much a narcissist. But his weirdly wise words were what made me fall for him anyway, so it tracks. I think we could be good friends over time. And maybe the dinners and the meetups will be less painful for me. And hopefully Cassia will not rip my head off when I confess to her, because oh my god, I cannot take that shit. I am a grown ass woman. I cannot be getting butterflies like a fucking 16-year-old. I was married before. Why is this so hard? It shouldn't be this hard. But whatever she says, yes, no, you don't ruin the job, don't ruin the friendship. We're gonna keep it as normal as we possibly can. Just expect the no, and you don't get hurt. Case closed.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, claps, snaps everywhere. Oh, that was good. I like it. I was freaking out. Oh, confession. Okay. We can't think about that right now. We'll get to it. Or we could do it right now. No, I'm kidding. Okay.
No.
Are you
Maybe in
going to
person.
meet? Is Vera going to meet them at the Budapest? Are you guys gonna wait for Vera and then like go to Lisa's house, or be like, hey, we're going to Lisa's house? What do you guys want
I
to do?
think we would say that we were going to Lisa's house.
Yeah.
Okay.
That way she knows. That's like that could be the meetup point because her coming to the Budapest doesn't really accomplish anything. So it'd just be easier
Yeah.
to go.
Okay.
Lisa's
Well then,
house.
Vera, yeah, you get the text that and the address to Lisa Moreau's house. It'll be
Who
the first time.
texts her?
Yeah.
Like who texts her information? All of them do, or just one person?
Cassia was hanging out with the Russians previous night.
It would be Deckard. Deckard will send her the text as like it would have sent it like on his way to the elevator from the hallway. Like, hey, we're all gonna be heading to this address.
Okay. She responds okay to Deckard, and then sends a quick text to Cassia, like while she's thinking about it. Just like, hey, everything okay? She hasn't heard from her in a bit. So she's like, hey, is everything okay?
Sunny's frozen.
I don't want to be petty, but thumbs up emoji.
And she just like looks at her phone, and she's like, typical.
Mhm.
But there's a smirk on her face that nobody sees because she's the only one in the car.
Yeah. Okay, we're transitioning back to the Budapest. Cassia, you're walking back out to the lobby to meet the boys. You see them exiting the elevator.
Mhm.
So does she see them or?
I'd say yeah. Like Deckard's made his way basically to the middle of the lobby. Whenever he would have noticed her coming out of the bar, and that's where he freezes, like in place.
Is Taewoo around? Like,
Yeah,
around
he'll be
down-
like two steps behind him, looking a little sheepish and just kind of pointing at Deckard behind his back when he sees you. And it's like,
She's gonna not look at Deckard, and she's gonna look at Taewoo and be like, "Are you okay? Did they include you on any of their activities?"
oh God, no,
No.
no. And Deckard, I mean, he was a machine. I mean, it literally sounded like a machine.
Yeah.
So I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he was fine.
Yeah,
With
how-
yeah.
How was Lisa? Yeah. How was she? Was she
Oh, she
good?
seemed like she was having a fun time. I think she's.
Oh, okay.
You know what? Sometimes it was hard to tell,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, I think overall, yeah, she seemed happy. From what she said on the balcony, I didn't catch it all, but yeah, apparently Deckard's pretty talented.
Yeah, I bet if you made me wait here for 3 hours in a lobby like some common
I
whore.
was in the bathroom.
I
3
I'm sorry,
hours.
man. I didn't expect this to happen. Like I guess
But
I guess they,
But I do want to acknowledge Deckard here. He really put himself on the line here. He
Mhm.
really sacrificed his something his integrity, I guess, is the word I'm thinking of. So yeah, I think we owe Deckard a great deal. And I just
Mhm.
slap Deckard on the back. Good job, man. Good job.
Deckard's been staring at the floor this entire conversation, like not saying anything, hardly breathing. And I think this will be the first time that he looks up towards Cassia. I'm sorry. And the moment those words leave his mouth, though, like the scar that you guys normally see that comes up and over his eye, like his eyebrow, and goes up towards his temple, that's the only part of it that it bisects. But then after that point, it like rips open and is glowing, and then it shoots down farther past his eye, down over his cheek toward like the bottom corner of his lip, and it's still glowing nice and bright, and it's starting to bleed profusely, heavily at that moment. Like nobody in the lobby would see it because they're all sleepers, but those two specifically would know what's going on. And it's a nearly crippling amount of pain as he like reaches up to grab onto his face.
You're sorry. And that was 3 hours ago? Was that worth all the anger that you gave me in my own apartment?
No.
Don't you remember what she said to me? And you thought this was the best option to get information. That I will probably, if I ever run into her again, that'll be super fun. I don't know what to say to you. But, good job. Yeah, like Taewoo said, you got the information. We'll just move on from this. Maybe next week I'll have to go back somewhere and just not show my face ever again. That'll be fun. I don't know what's going on with your face, by the way.
I'm sensing a little bit of tension here.
Good read, too.
You guys want to just want to hug it out?
No. And he'll walk off.
No, I
He's
want
gonna
to
walk
go
towards the
back to
entrance.
my apartment, eat some ice cream, and to just never leave again. But that's okay. We're okay. We're fine.
Deckard,
Maybe
you
get a
feel a
dog.
vibration in your pocket as you're walking.
And he'll grab it. Like he's like balling up the corner bottom of his shirt and like holding it against his face, so he's only got one good eye right now. But he'll look at his phone.
Text from your sister. She's just keeping you updated that she has some resources that she can use to get the word out about Euphemia.
Okay. He'll tell her, he's like, do it. As many people as you can reach. Just shotgun it.
So text back tonight? Question mark.
Give them the information. Don't release it until like an hour before the trial.
She says okay. Text back okay.
I'd like to text Vera when Deckard and Cassia leave. I just want to. Vera, we're on our way. Things seem a little tense. Just wanted to give you a heads up.
She's not texting and driving. Car is reading the text to her, and she's responding with Siri.
Okay. Look at you.
So
responsible
responsible.
Driver.
Responsible.
You'll love to see
She goes, "Oh shit, what happened now?"
It's always something with this.
Yep.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, that should be the new name of your guys' crew theme card. Just the mystery.
It's always something.
It's always something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Deckard might have slept with someone, and Cassia seems a little pissed. Deckard seems a little angry. Not good.
When
Deckard,
is
you get-
Cass not pissed and when is Deckard not angry? Like what's the context besides him sleeping with someone?
That's so true. Oh God.
Good point.
It's like same old.
Thumbs
same
up
old.
emoji.
The- I think I, as an MC, just had an epiphany by those words.
Mhm.
So wise. Deckard, you feel another vibration in your pocket if you put your phone back.
Nah, it's still in my hand, so let's go.
Like back to back, and then you get another one from Bryant Wilkins. Any updates?
And it'll text like, on our way to get it now. Should be within the hour.
He texts back, stay safe, stay legal. He'll put legal in parentheses.
And Deckard will
Get
thumbs
the
up
evidence
emoji.
to me ASAP.
Yeah. And he's still holding it to his eyes, like, we need to go now. And he'll head to the main entrance to back towards where the car is.
Yeah, let's go get this over with.
All right.
Taboo, glad you're, how far did you get in Candy Crush? I personally got about 2 drinks in before I realized I was a lightweight again.
Honestly, I was a little distracted. Yeah.
Was it her ankles?
I'd rather not talk about it. Oh my gosh. That's so wrong. No one should ever have to go through that. Ever.
Yeah, no,
Always
I
cut it in
agree,
with the
and I wasn't
memes.
even in there. This is the best part.
Okay. I imagine this conversation is happening in the car as you guys are driving over there. So soon enough, it takes about 20 minutes on the drive. Unless there's anything else you want to talk about before you get there, you arrive in front of Lisa's house. And you see some lights on. You see some people moving around. It looks like it's the husband, Lisa's husband, moving around. But yeah, you're in front of their house. I'm at. Should we just say Vera got there a few minutes before you, so she is waiting for you guys there. Okay.
So much better than a goober.
Right before Cassia closes the door, she looks at Deckard. She goes, "Lose my fucking number." And then she walks towards Vera.
What?
Deckard, I can always give you her number if you want. No, don't worry.
It's fine.
Oh my god. Where's the loyalty?
Yeah. No. This is deserved, Tay.
Wow.
And then he'll get out of the car. And he'll start heading up towards the house. You said you said the lights are on and people are moving around. Like, can we see that they're moving around? Like,
yeah, you could see it through the window. There's curtains, but they're thin. And you can see like the silhouettes moving.
how many people? Just one? that we
You
can
see
see?
2 people moving. Yeah. But just like
Okay.
it's like because it's the kitchen that looks out into the front yard, so you see like people at the kitchen counter, maybe chop. You know, you can't really tell, but yeah, moving around. Who is knocking?
Before we do that, I just want to ask,
Yeah.
Deckard, remind me, why are we here again?
Kaizen's the one that set Trudy up. We need him as information to get her name cleared and to get her out of the jam that she's in. If I can get him over to the DA, then they basically have a slam dunk case and Trudy gets to go free. That's her cousin. That's the one person that Lisa was telling me about. So this is basically our last chance to help Trudy out. Whatever information we gave them beforehand might work, but there's no guarantee. If we have a confession, because in this city, apparently, just hearing voices isn't enough. So we need somebody who can at least speak on the behalf of it. And if he doesn't want to, then I'll figure out a way to make him.
Understood. I'll go around back to make sure he doesn't sneak up that way.
Smart. I do know my plans, huh? I'm just kidding.
Yeah. And Deckard
This
will
guy, he must be
like,
a detective
back.
or something.
Cassie and Vera, I don't want to keep skipping over everything you're doing. So by all means, if you have something you want to do.
Cassia looks at Vera. Glad you can join us. Personally, I hope this is the last stop of the night. Apparently, we got like 12 hours, 8 hours, who knows? You out seeing
It
your
should be.
ex-boyfriend? Or can we call him an ex-husband now? Is he still an ex?
Yes, Cassia, he is still an ex,
Uh-huh.
and he was helping us out in regards to the Trudy situation.
Did you get laid too? Is that what's going on?
She chokes on nothing, and she goes, absolutely fucking not.
Okay, you did too. Alright,
Nev-
so yeah, we're gonna go. You got a gun or something? Let's just go fucking raid this place and call it a day.
Okay, I don't appreciate the sass, and two, I have a sword. We're set. I don't have
Okay, great.
fucking
Sword.
Oh shit, you do have a sword.
Oh god. Oh yeah.
Great. Sword, whistle. Let's wrap this up. Nice little package. Send them on over to the cops. Call it a day. Well, the good cops. Or, I don't know. Somebody trustworthy.
Okay.
And-
Who's knocking on the door? Okay.
Deckard.
Deckard, as you walk up to the door, you knock on the door. A couple seconds pass. You hear footsteps approaching, and I forgot the husband's name, but Lisa Moreau's husband. He opens the door. You saw him before at the dinner.
The cuck.
I'm sorry.
The cuck.
Oh, okay. I thought you said his name. Okay, I didn't need to pause the game for that.
Repeats it with conviction.
Yeah, just so much authority in his voice when
Like a
he's
slur.
God, I was offended for him. No, he opens the door. Oh, okay. Oh, hello. I think I've seen you, before.
Yeah, you've seen me, Mr. Moreau. Went to
Yeah.
game to dinner the other
How
night.
yes, one of Trudy's friends.
Yeah, exactly.
How can I help you?
Kaizen, is he here?
Yes, he's here.
Good. I need to talk to him. The faster, the better.
Yeah, can I ask why? What's going on?
Because I need him in order to help me stop your daughter from being in prison for life.
As soon as you say that line, you see a slim body of like a young male run out down the hallway past the dad, and he books it down the hallway, and he's leaving out the back.
Yeah, okay.
So what would-
I'm going to go toe to toe.
with him
him.
to try to catch him.
Yep.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Not face danger. I need go toe to toe. Not in a good spot for that. I'm gonna
yeah,
use
let's do it.
superhuman speed. Spot the weak points. Ignore any defenses that he might have. I'm gonna use master tracker to know where he's gonna go as well.
Okay, cool.
And we're capped at 4, right?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Are you basically like pushing past Mr. Moreau
Mhm.
as well? Okay.
Yep.
Oh, with a 10, a perfect
Mhm.
success. You can choose two. Which two are you choosing? Achieve your goal, get them good, block, dodge, or
I'm
counter.
gonna achieve my goal, and then I'm going to get them good as well, hitting with the tier 4 status.
Ooh. What's tier
So-
4 status do you want to give him? That's a good one.
I want to give him let's see, pinned and grappled 4, or just we'll just say
Okay.
pinned 4 for right now, just
Pinned
make it easy
4.
on you.
Yeah. Same.
Mhm.
Okay, so, you
My stat,
shove past.
what I want to achieve is I want to
Yeah.
catch him and then I want to pin
Yeah.
him. So, and I'm going to slam
Okay.
him up into a wall.
Perfect. Mr. Moreau, you're talking. You're like, as soon as you mention like Trudy, blah 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 blah, you see a body try to book it down the hallway. You push past Mr. Moreau, and you're able. Yeah, you catch him immediately. And he was like right by the back door. So Tay, you were about to see him if you're in the back. So
Decker to call
yeah,
out to Tay. He's like, "Tay, get in here," and he's gonna just fucking shove him up against the wall a little bit harder.
Mr. Moreau. Well, Mr. Moreau, he's looking at you. He was pushed to the side. He goes, whoa. What's going on? Hey, let him go, man. What did he do?
No, this little rat fucks the one that set up your daughter. It's his fault she's in this fucking position she's in. And Decker's
Wait.
gonna have his forearm up against his throat and like crushing him and lifting him up
Okay.
off the wall.
Let's sit down, huh?
No.
Let's go.
You see
No.
Cassio walk in. Hi, great to be back in this
Oh, yeah,
house.
Yeah. He's very confused. He's like, hi.
Yeah, hi. You might remember me. Your wife kicked me out of dinner. It's great.
I don't really remember your face. Apologies.
No, that's fine. I'm glad you don't remember.
Okay. But you see that also Kaisen is pinned against the wall, and he's like, come on, man, let me go, man.
So
And he's like trying to like just ease up on the neck so I can breathe a little at least. Come on.
Breathing's a fucking privilege. And he'll push in and then he'll let back out just so he has
Okay.
a realization of just how much he's able to breathe right now. He can appreciate what he's got.
He has his arms up and he's like, come on.
Am I in the house yet?
You might have to go around. I think the back is locked. I don't think they keep the doors unlocked. But you can hear commotion for sure.
Okay, I'm gonna try and kick the
Yeah.
door in then.
Okay.
There's-
Try to kick the door in. Go toe to toe with that door.
You're gonna have to. I'm not logged in though.
you can log
Dude,
in.
get in
It's-
here.
it's
I swear,
safe.
how long is it got?
It's safe. It's safe.
I
Andrew.
fixed it. Gosh.
It's
you
safe.
big baby.
Did you fix it? Oh, there.
Yes.
It's still called the Goober Collective.
No, just
I-
log in. It's safe. We're safe here.
It is. That's when Drake takes over. That's the new case.
God. Oh, God.
Oh, gosh. Healy stood outside of Foundry with his arms crossed, tapping his foot.
Mhm.
No, I was not endorsing Goober. Nope.
He's mad
He's
because
having none of this.
they kicked him out temporarily.
And
That's a
very
temporary ban.
rude, obnoxious email.
The email.
Sorry. What was it? Face danger? No, go.
No,
No.
no. You're going toe to toe with the door.
It's not
Unless the
D&D,
door's a
doors are
mimic.
evil.
The
That's what I was
door's a
wondering.
mimic.
Wow,
Unnecessarily.
I don't really have much here.
Okay. Oh, you
Yeah,
got a help
okay.
point from Vera.
Thank you. I don't have any tags that'll help me
Okay,
kick open the door. at
also-
all.
Listen, Taylor, you still have head wound 2.
I do.
Damn.
Now,
Oh,
will
damn
that,
it.
because of that, I think it's not affecting your legs, but your overall well-being is not good because of the head wound. So it's up
Yeah,
to you.
no,
If you think it
that's
makes
fair.
sense.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure. I might be a little woozy still. That's fine.
Definitely. You didn't go to the hospital. You were in a car crash.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Not
figure it
going to
out.
Hot
Nothing
Doctor
to fix
Hospital.
Did nothing to fix it.
There's other hospitals.
There's Goober and then there's Hot Doctor Hospital. There's those two places I'm not going.
Okay. We got to come up with more locations. Oh,
I'm gonna hurt myself on this door. Alright.
So this one's easy. It's just that you try to you go to kick down the door. The head wound is still giving you this massive kind of headache, migraine. You go and then you roll your ankle. So you do have rolled ankle 1.
Okay. Yeah.
You guys
Deckard
hear like
and
a huge
Cassia.
pound.
Yeah.
Yeah, Deckard, as you're holding him up, you hear douche. Door stays perfectly intact. What does Tebu say as he rolls his ankle at this point?
Fuck.
You
Shit.
Cassio walks
Can
by.
Vera just go to open the door?
Yes, you
Or-
could. You totally could. He could have knocked on the door and asked for someone to open it.
She
No,
goes
this
to open the
guy-
door and sees him in pain.
Listen,
guy
we're
wants
trying to have
to
a
take-
badass buddy cop moment, okay?
Thank you. Deckard understands.
Yeah, you guys have totally nailed that most of the time. Your buddy cop movies.
Exactly. See, we got it. We're good. We're good.
Anyway,
The reason why I wanted to be in the house in the first place was because I wanted to restrain or handcuff the kid.
okay. Well, anyway, at this point, Mr. Barreau, he's like, "Is this even legal? What's going on? If you just explain, who are you people? Come on, you came in barging in my house.
Well, okay, so we're Trudy's friends. You know
Okay.
your daughter's in a court case tomorrow for something that she didn't do. Your
Yes, and she's in a
nephew-
safe place right now.
Yeah, that's great. Your nephew here, unfortunately, is the reason for that. So we're gonna just have to take him out back, and we're gonna do this peacefully unless you feel like helping him resist. In that case, we got muscle and a cop here. So
Okay, I see the okay. Oh, detective. Okay, you look. I remember you. You look worse. Was that you who just banged on the? Okay, you're limping. Okay.
Yeah, you have a strong door there, sir. Very, very good.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah, that's
craftsmanship,
it's just a regular
1950s.
door, detective. It's just a regular door. But okay, I don't know what's going on with Kaisen. He just showed up a few days ago. Let's go talk. I
we
I
don't
want to
really
figure out
have
what's happening with
time
Trudy
for
as well.
this. I don't really have
I-
time for this. What are we
Wait.
talking about? Are you stopping us? Are you have any information you
I'm
want to
not-
tell us before we just take him out? Like, what's
Listen, ma'am, I'm not
Mhm.
stopping you. I want to figure out what's going on. You barge into my house. He's holding up my nephew up against a wall,
Yeah.
and you say these certain things,
Mm-hmm.
and I know there has been some nefarious things going on. So that's why I'm not stopping you. But you're still in my house, so respectfully, let's talk. Let's talk. Let's do this.
Respectfully, you hold no
about
value
we- how
over
about I
me,
drag
and
him
your
out?
wife can also fuck off. So, are we gonna pick this up, Deckard? Do you just want to take him now, or do we want to sit here and have a little coffee chit chat?
No, I'm taking him outside now, and he'll grab him and rip him off the wall,
Okay. And where are you taking him exactly?
out to the front yard and then out to the car.
Okay.
Hey,
The Mr. Moreau's gonna say, if you take him, I'm going to call the police.
go ahead.
Okay, let's not get too rash here. We don't want to add any more unnecessary people into the situation.
I just want answers, and you are being disrespectful in my home, and I'm being
trying to
quite
take him out
calm
your
and
home.
reasonable here. So I
Tay,
want to help my
you got
daughter
your
as
handcuffs
well.
on you, right?
So
I do.
Will you handcuff?
I'll
at
say
least-
s-
you can't handcuff one ankle to a wrist so he can't move.
Okay. Sounds
Behind
good.
him, please.
Taylor
Yeah.
limps over, pulls out.
Yep.
And he'll just
Yeah. Yeah.
Deckard will like push him down and then bring his elbow and wrist together to make it easy on Tay.
Yeah.
Just so he's forced to stay on the ground.
Yeah, and you just hear Kaisen just groaning and just like complaining and stuff like that. But
And I'll flash my
so-
badge at Mr. Moreau. I'm being respectful here.
he's like,
I'll just
he's
tell
like,
him, I am the police, sir.
Sir, I understand you're the police. I understand that this is also not police procedure by any stretch of the
We have a
imagination.
dangerous
So please-
suspect in yeah, we could totally do this. He's a dangerous suspect.
I don't. I I honestly, sir, I don't believe that to be true.
Are you telling me how to do my job, sir? I don't. Do you need to be arrested too, sir?
Sir, you have a huge head wound, and you limped in here after you tried to knock down my door.
You just hear Cassia just with the biggest sigh. She's just so fed up. She's just, and she just
Like,
taps her head on the door because she was about to leave. She goes, "Okay, this is fine. Let's go sit down. Do you want to make me a cup of coffee? What do you want to talk about? Let's talk about it. Do you want me to bring him back in here?"
Usually it's my wife who makes the coffee. It's the women who make the
Yeah.
coffee. So I suggest that you go to the kitchen and bring us out all coffee, and we'll go to the sitting room with Kaisen. So you please, coffee's in the cabinet, in the upper cabinet to the left of the refrigerator.
Okay, misogynistic statement aside, nobody's
Okay,
making you
see-
coffee. Sit your ass down, please.
Cassia
Okay,
looks
for the love
out.
of
Listen,
God.
if
Cassia looks at Deckard. If you want 4 digits of those phone numbers, you can go punch his face for me, and
okay,
I'll give you half.
Please don't. Can we all
Please
just sit
do.
down, please? This is
No.
longer than it needs to be. Please.
Yeah.
Can we all just sit down
He
so we
told
can
me to go
explain
back
this?
to the kitchen.
I understand, and
His
we will not go back to
wife
the kitchen.
And Deckard just
We're
fucked.
trying to save Trudy. We can deal with him later. We're trying to save Trudy. We can't get rid of all misogynists in one day. Okay? Please, sit down. Please. Please, Cass. Please. For me. Please.
This is the worst day of my fucking life. Fine, just
I
whatever to
know,
get it
I
is.
know.
Whatever to get it through the day. Whatever to. Yeah, I'll fucking be here. I'm not making damn coffee though. You fuck right off with that.
Thank you so much.
okay.
Appreciate it. Okay. Back to business.
I'm going to shut my door. We'll go to the back sitting room, and we'll figure all of this out. Okay? I want to help
look,
my
we're on
daughter
a
as well.
really,
I'm not.
really steep time crunch here.
Okay, I
We don't
understand.
need to go into any special rooms. We can talk right here. It doesn't matter.
Let's do it right.
Let's
Okay.
get it out. Let's get it out now. Go. What do you need to know? What do I need to fucking tell you to let me take this little piece of shit that betrayed his own fucking family into the fucking city and save your fucking daughter? Why are you making this so fucking hard?
I want to hear the truth as well.
Okay,
That's what
fine. And
Mr.
he'll
Rose
grab
says.
the Kaisen's fucking hair and yank back. Like, tell him the fucking truth or I break every goddamn tooth you have.
Kaisen, he's straining against it, and he's like, "I can't talk, man, if you're hurting me."
Bull fucking shit. I can talk in a lot of fucking pain. So can you. And I can prove it. And he'll grab
It
his
hurts.
arm and twist and crank until his shoulder's about to pop.
Deckard.
What the heck? What the heck is his name? Because he's calling out to his uncle. I wish I.
Hector. We'll go with Hector.
Okay, Uncle Hector.
Was it Dave?
Anyway.
David?
It's
That was
Doug.
great.
Elijah.
She wrote it down. 1 second. It's Grant.
Oh.
So
Grant.
he's like, "Come on, Uncle Grant, help me." But Grant is looking at him, and he's like, "If there's any truth to what they're saying, you need to tell it now. If you did nothing at all, they'll let you go. Correct?" And he's like looking at all
Correct.
of you. Okay then.
Yes.
So Kaisen, speak up. Kaisen is looking at all of you, and with a defiant look on his face, not saying anything.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not gonna do this. What can I actually use for this?
Oh.
Actually,
Oh, she's doing
Cassia.
something.
can I go toe to toe with this dude? I want to get it out.
Well, let's see. Go toe to
which one would it
toe. He's not. He's literally restrained. You could.
I could
Actually, hit with all you got is
words.
more. Hit with all you got
Or-
is better, and it doesn't have to be with fists. Anyway, you can hit with all you got with other stuff. It doesn't have to be physical.
Yeah, like
Okay,
words,
thank you for the
convincing statuses,
explanation.
threats, anything.
Yeah.
I would like to do this. So
Okay.
I am going to do superb manipulator and seductive
Yeah.
flirting to convince him that he's going to get a lighter sentence than he actually will be getting.
Okay.
Because I am convince him like she has a good lawyer, she can get him out of this with the least amount of sentence possible. If he just tells us the truth right now, I'm recording. With someone's phone, I'm recording for the court.
Are you
I mean-
recording audio, video? How are you doing this?
video and audio, both.
Okay.
Phone,
Everything.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
everything.
You have more tags you can use that I'm looking at right now, just so you're aware.
Oh yeah, I do.
Oh, I was about to say something, but that would have been metagaming. I'll keep it to myself.
Ooh.
High level fixer as well. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
those three.
Okay.
Still have more.
You do. You guys, come on.
Yay!
Like the level cap is 4, so you should just go for 4.
I
Mhm.
could go for, and then I could
Yeah.
do like cunning negotiators from the power brokers, maybe. If I can do
Yeah.
Yes.
that. Yeah.
Yep. There you go.
Okay.
Distracting beauty, but you're using it to your advantage,
Mhm.
so it won't be a
Would
negative.
him being pinned be a help at all, or no?
No, I don't think so at this moment.
Okay.
In different situations, yes.
Okay. Holy shit. She's back.
Oh, she's
I'm
back,
back.
baby. I don't know why,
Yay,
but the
yay.
Foundry Dice Gods love you, and with an 11, you can give the target a tier 4 status. And you can choose 2. You can take cover. You don't really need to do that one, so you can skip that.
Yeah.
You can get them good, control the collateral damage, hold their attention, take the upper hand, and get 1 juice. But you can choose 2 of them. Which ones would you like?
I can. Okay. I think I'm gonna do get them good. And you hold the target's attention.
Okay. So get them good or get many of them plus 1 tier. So get them good. So it was a tier 4. Now it's a tier 5 status then. Okay. Oh gosh. Oh god. What's the status?
You used your words to do it, so what would you tell him to do, or what would the status be to make him
Yeah.
tell you the truth?
Jeez, tier 5.
Loose lips.
Do you want to be more specific? I mean, that makes sense to me. You can
Yeah.
be even more.
Mm.
Loose lip seems to be the good default, like fallback.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, it catches everything, so why not?
Like I can't really think of anything else. It catches everything.
Okay. Okay. No, sounds good. So what do you say to him?
So okay. She does lean forward. Very much showing like a part of her cleavage as she's like speaking to him. She's like sitting down, right?
Oh god. Yeah.
She's not doing that, but it's like very much leaning. Like her dress is like a little low cut.
Ooh.
And she's
Sex
like,
is a weapon.
It is.
look,
It was used today.
look here.
Already.
I have a lot of friends in very high places, and if you just tell us everything we want to know right now, I can get you the lowest sentence possible. You won't be in there for long, and hopefully you'll come out with just maybe a year inside and community service afterwards. It doesn't have to be a big thing. Hell, we can protect you if we have people coming after you. Things that don't have to be too complicated.
He's kind of like it. If his arm and leg he's still kind of contorted oddly.
Deckard will
but
let him go to give her some more leverage.
Yeah, okay. And he's looking at you suspiciously. You guys will protect me.
So you're still Trudy's family, and we don't want to hurt any more of her family than you've already done, right? And she has like she slowly like puts her her hand like on his leg, like very light touches, like moving up his leg.
And then his eyes widen.
Daewoo's having serious thoughts about what this crew is turning into. But
Don't think about it too much. He's looking at you. Yeah, okay. And he's looking at you, and he's kind of enraptured by you, and you see his eyes, almost like you guys see like she almost created like a thrall, kind of. And he's
shit.
like, "I'll follow you wherever you go." Oh, damn. Okay. I'm sorry you gotta hear this, Uncle Grant. So he's like, what do you want to know?
Vera takes out her phone, and like gives it to like the nearest person to her, like who's standing like right next to her or closest at the moment.
Deckard, probably.
Maybe Deckard, probably. Like she hands Deckard her phone, and she like points to him like, just look into this little phone camera right here and go step by step of what happened and how you got Trudy framed. We give this to the court, we settle some things with the judge, and then you'll be home free, per se.
And say you're doing it without being under duress.
Is he still like tied up?
You might have to untie him for this to be
Alright.
not under duress.
Tay, will you uncuff him?
Sure. I'll remove the restraints.
See him shake out his arm and his leg. Goes to stand up against the wall. So, last year I joined a gang. Oh, they're gonna kill me. They're gonna kill me.
They're not gonna kill you,
They're gonna-
honey. You gotta just say the words into the phone, and I'll
They're
handle
gonna
it.
kill. They're gonna kill me. They're gonna shove a pocket watch down my throat and choke me to death.
Hey! Don't go thinking the worst. We are going to protect you. Remember? How do you think we found you so fast? We're very skilled at our jobs.
By the way, what
We-
gang was this? I noticed you have a great tattoo on you.
You talking to me?
Yeah.
He looks at you. I can't really say the name, or I'll. Oh my gosh, they're gonna kill me. He looks down. He starts shaking his head again. They're gonna kill me. They're gonna kill me.
Getting really fucking aggravated here.
Listen,
You know, Why
last
don't
year
we
they-
just write it down? You can write it down, and we'll keep the
No, he needs to
gang
say it.
situation out
He
of
needs
it.
to say it.
No, I think he could tell me if he was working with my father or not.
I don't know who your father is, miss.
No. Time.
Who's your father? Is
I
everybody
noticed-
supposed to know who your dad is? Do you think
Unfortunately,
know
I
about
think
you?
do. Do you happen to know Kronos? Isaac? Probably don't know his
Pocket
last name
watch.
since you don't know who I am.
When you say Kronos, you see a flicker of recognition in his eye, but he doesn't say anything.
And I think Cassie
little
will
bit
take
stunned.
that like flicker and like something triggers in her brain and it's just information that she can't get. So
Yeah.
she's gonna try and convince him and kind of just rip it out of him at this rate.
Okay, gotcha. Well, let's do the convince after. We'll do it. But he's looking at you, Vera. Last year I joined a gang. And they knew about the shop that I was gonna inherit. They told me that I should give it to someone else because they have some grand plan in the scheme of time or whatever. So I ran away and it was given to Trudy, which I knew was going to happen if I wasn't there. I let them know the layout of the store, where to stash everything, where to hide everything, where to buy, where to go, and I gave them Trudy's name. And he kind of like guiltily is looking at Grant a little bit. His eyes look at him and then look back down. They told me to come back a few days ago now was a good time to return. Everything was going to be okay.
And did you receive anything as compensation for doing all of this?
Not yet. They told me it wasn't the right time.
Do you happen to know what it will be, or that's something they haven't shared with you yet?
They don't tell me those things. I'm always told it'll happen in time. It'll happen, whatever that means.
Okay. Poor thing, it seems like you've gotten taken advantage of real bad. But don't worry, we'll take care of it for you. Just gotta turn this video into the judge and take you downtown.
Wait, you said you were going to help me. You said you were going to protect me.
Deckard will look towards
course.
Grant. He's like, is that good enough for
Of
you?
course, but you still have to pay. You still have to pay just a little bit, but like I said, we'll get
Wait,
your
what?
sentence in the least amount possible. You still hurt family. You have to understand that. That can't go unpunished, but like I said, you may be in there for a year.
I didn't physically hurt her.
Oh, but this is way worse. This is way worse than physical.
But you're gonna help me. You're gonna protect me.
We are. I have people on the inside and I have people on the outside that are gonna take care of you, okay? You have nothing to worry about. You will be fine. You'll come out a free man, and you can live on the rest of your life peacefully. But we do need someone to take the blame.
Listen, this man has men everywhere. It, like you say, on the inside and outside. I'll die in there. I can't go there.
Are you aware of a man named Miles Wolfgang? Are you aware of that person?
No.
No. Well, let's just say he has friends in high places, and so do I. We can combat that.
I don't think you have as high of friends as this guy has.
Well, you don't even know me, so how would you know what I can and can't do? And she gets, like, closer, like, kind of nose to nose. And, like, hand on shoulder.
Oh, God.
Like, creeping towards his neck a little bit. Like, just trust us. We are gonna take care of you. There's nothing that you have to be scared of. All right?
His eyes are wide as you're so close to him. Your breath smells like strawberries.
She doesn't know how to respond to that. She ignores it.
But also Grant Moreau, he's off to the side. He kind of like slid down on the wall, and he kind of like has his head in his hands as he's been listening to all this. And yeah, you see a broken man behind you guys all in the hallway as he was listening.
Yeah. She looks in the back. Like, do we all see him like going on the floor and stuff? Like, distraught?
You guys turn to him. I mean, you guys would notice it's all either peripherally or just a slight head turn. He's right there.
Okay.
Decker's gonna grab him by the lapel, like lift him back up.
Oh my God.
Mr. Moreau.
Yeah.
Okay. But he gets up. He's kind of like in his own head. He's very much downcast. But you pick him up. Yeah.
He's like, "Are we good to take him now?"
You can do whatever you want with him.
That's all I needed to hear. Have a lovely night. And he'll go back to the group.
Wait 1 second, Deckard. I believe this young man has a right to have 5 minutes to say goodbye to his uncle before we take him. Don't you think? Just show a little mercy for now. 5 minutes. That's all I ask.
Mr.
The mercy
Moreau
is that I don't break his ankles and leave him as a fucking worm for them in the prison.
Mr. Moreau says, take him out of my house immediately.
Okay, all yours, Deckard.
And grab him and lift him up. Like, Tay, if you want to cuff him again.
Sure thing. Wrist to ankle again?
Sure, I can carry him.
Deckard, as you're carrying him, you do feel another vibration in the pocket.
one shoulder, fucking the phone together. God damn.
It's a phone call. It's Bryant. He's calling you this time.
Yeah, he'll Decker will put it on speaker so everybody can hear. What are they, as they're walking out? Like, you guys want to walk out of the house now? Leave broken man as broken.
Broken man, broken. Yeah.
Mhm. Cassie, you want to break some stuff on the way out?
No, I'm good. Sooner the better we
Okay.
get out of here.
Okay.
Yeah. But I'll answer it.
yeah.
I'll put him on speaker.
He says, Mr. Strix,
Yeah.
I have a small update for you. We need to make sure that Miss Moreau is safe. So she is currently at a safe house, and she'll be there
Okay.
until trial tomorrow.
All right. I have a taped video confession of the person that's responsible for it, and I'm bringing them in as well, just in case you need a live body.
We do need a live body. I don't trust any of the precincts, any of them.
Where do you want me to take them?
Is this a secure line?
Probably not. Hang on. Actually,
I'm
you know what?
going
I have one of my associates call you. She's got secure lines.
Please. You see her? He's thinking.
She's with me right now. It'd just be easy.
Whips out Nokia number 7.
I need to see this video immediately, because this will or not be able to be used in court.
Gotcha. Vera, will you send him? There's your phone.
Who is him and who am I sending it to?
Bryant Wilkins, DA, the guy you gave me the phone number for.
Right. Okay. I'll contact him. Tell him it's gonna be from this line, and she gives him the phone number.
Yeah. So he'll rattle off.
Please call me on that secure line, and I will give you further instructions.
Okay, he'll hang up.
Yep, he hangs up.
He's like, Vera, any of your phones, can you encrypt the calls? I'm sure you can.
Yes, I can.
Cool. So
Let
if you
me
send him that
just
and
call
give
one of
him
my
a call,
guys.
so if you send him that, then give the same dude a call. That way he'll tell us where to meet, and we can push this along.
Okay. Give me 10 minutes on the car ride. I'll call one of my guys, send over the video, and I'll give him a call.
Good.
Okay. Deckard, I know there's 2 cars, so you're putting him in your car, Deckard?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask Tay to
Okay.
drive so I can sit in the back seat with him, because
Yeah,
I
okay.
don't want him going anywhere. I don't care how pinned or contained he is. I want a hand on him at all fucking times.
Gotcha. Okay. So, Tebu was driving the car. Vera, you contact him again on that secure line?
Yeah. She contacted him again on the secure line. Is no one driving with her? Like, is Cass in the other car?
No, Cassie's
like-
with Vera.
Okay, cool. On the car speakerphone.
Yes. Oh yeah, responsible driver.
Yeah. All right, so
High level fixer follows the rules.
Yeah, you have to stay under the radar.
That's true. yeah.
So I have one of my men send the video through an encrypted email. And you can review it, tell me what doesn't look good, and we'll have it remade per se with the same audio.
You hear him say, "Now I'll be straight with you. The best that we can do is actually have him come in and testify in court. We need him alive."
And he will be alive, and he will be there to testify. I made sure of that.
If he's not coming in of his own accord, it will mean nothing. He has to
will.
agree to it.
He will come in, he will agree to it, and everything will be taken care of. Judy is not going to go down for this.
I'm gonna watch the video, but honestly, like I said, he needs to testify in person.
And he will say every word of what he told me in that video, I will assure you.
Now, I need him to. I don't trust any of the precincts. As I was looking into this case, it's heavily. Something's wrong with it.
Then where do
Lots
you
of laws
suggest
were-
we take him?
You said you have men. Do you have a safe house? Do you have someone you can trust?
A few people, yes.
He needs to be watched overnight. Someone needs to stay with him.
I'll have Deckard and 2 of my other men take care of it.
Make sure he doesn't have any trackers on him, on his person, in him. I've seen some crazy things over the years.
Oh, trust me, we're not going to make that mistake again.
Where is he currently? Is he with you?
He is in another car in front of us with Deckard. He has him secure. I'm
Make sure
looking
you're
at
not-
them right now.
Make sure you're not being followed. Either of you.
I'm a professional. I can take care of it.
Ma'am, I understand, but this is such a high-level case. We have to check every single box. Do you understand?
I understand. And like
Okay.
I've said 3 times, I'm handling it. You have nothing to worry about.
Okay. I hear you, but in my line of work, I have to triple, quadruple check. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Please let
I will get off your ass
please-
about it.
please let me know where he is going to be staying and who's going to be watching over him.
I will send you the address and the pictures of the men that are going to be taking care of it.
Thank you. Will all of you be at the trial tomorrow? Will any of you be there?
Vera looks at Cassia like questioning, like, "Are you gonna be there?" Because Vera doesn't know if she should be there at all. Actually, did you
No.
want to be there, Cass?
No, not really.
Okay. I'll be there then. I'll ask Deckard, and I know Taewoo would want to be there. Well, I'll give you an update once we're out of the car.
Yes, please keep me updated. I'll wait on the word from your men. Probably will get very little sleep tonight, but it's a big day tomorrow. So, is this the number I
Okay.
can contact you if I need to reach you again?
No, I have your phone number. I'll call you. It'll be from a different cell.
Okay.
Alright, talk soon.
He says goodbye and he hangs up.
And she groans, like, "Oh my god, I hate business types. That was fucking irritating."
So who are you contacting though, Vera?
She's contacting 2 people that have been with her little organization the longest. Like, they're her
Yeah.
ride or die.
Yeah.
Left Miles's like crew to join hers, pretty much. They liked her more than him.
Ooh. Oh.
Judas 1 and
Messed up.
Judas 2.
Wow. Yeah. Freaking backstab.
Yeah, Judas 1 and Judas 2. I like that, actually. The
Um,
Judas
okay.
twins.
And is that what you calling them? The Judas twins. Okay.
Yes, they look nothing alike.
Yeah.
Buddy cop movie. One is black, one is white. They're just Judas twins.
Judas twins.
Progressive family.
Yeah.
So you reach out to them, and let's say you call them. What are you telling them?
I have another job for you if you guys are interested. No, they'll pay as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's only got to be for one night.
They say, of course. What do you need?
I need you to watch over a guy. One of my associates will be there with you. I need you to keep him from killing the guy. And also make sure nobody comes in unexpected that you don't know. Just keep on guard for him until we take him in the morning.
Okay. Where are we taking him, or where are we keeping him?
I will send you the address once I have that figured out. Just hear back from me in around 30 minutes.
Okay.
If you don't hear from me, I've been compromised. You know which phone to track.
Oh, is it that type of deal?
Yes, it's that serious. So if anything
Mm.
happens, you know how to find me and where to find me.
Okay. They say okay and then they hang up.
Cool. She's not gonna. Can she text Deckard, or she's gonna? He's kind of focused on
call
like
him.
having.
You can call him.
Okay, she's gonna call
Yeah.
Deckard.
Okay.
He'll answer.
Mm-hmm.
So I have two of my guys that are gonna help you guard him for the night. Do you have anywhere in mind that you would like to keep him? Because I would like to not send you guys over to Miles's other warehouses, because that's suspicious since we already used that location before.
No. Did did the DA say anything about where we could stash this guy? Or did he just say we need to stash him somewhere?
He just said we need to stash him. I was wondering if you had any ideas. Otherwise, we could get another hotel room where I am, or I can
No,
find
we
a
need
different
someone.
warehouse to keep him in.
I've got people they can help out with this. It's gonna take me a minute, but I can get it fixed up. Also, do we need to be worried about being followed at all?
Oh, absolutely. This is very high level, but
All right. So
so far I don't
because of
see
that,
one.
yeah, those words right there triggers Deckard's fight or flight response on this. So mostly just fight. I want to
Yeah.
change the game, but I'm gonna burn one of my tags for an automatic success and juice.
Yeah. Let's do
Okay.
it.
I'm gonna burn Master Tracker so that I'm gonna use all knowledge I have of finding people to help us
Yeah.
evade being found.
Okay.
So
Sounds good.
let me burn
Smart.
this. Can if I use it, can I execute? Can I burn it? Burn tag, yes. No, it says don't burn. Never mind. Let me just
It says
burn
don't burn.
that one.
Don't burn
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
No.
I'd like to burn it, and that should give me the.
Yeah.
God damn it. Okay, so I'll just say, but what it would do is give me
Yeah.
a 10 on a change the game, and then I have 3
Yeah.
juice to use. So
Yeah.
I'll use it to create the tag untraceable or untrackable for us. I will scale up the effect to include everybody in the crew, and I will
Okay.
prolong it so that we can use it throughout the night to get us to where we need to go.
So that's the story tag you created?
Yeah. There's untraceable, and then that basically will give us all that stuff going.
It's good that you did that. Let's say in the sense that like you maybe told you're like Tay, turn left here, turn right here to try to lose a tail, right?
Exactly.
Tay, you would notice that there was a blue car that had followed you for 3 stoplights and had turned it for the last 3 turns that you made. It had been following you.
I would have let Deckard know. Is there any?
Yeah.
Were there any markings, or could I tell who was driving? Or
No, you can't see. It's I think at nighttime it's hard to see who's in the driver's seat without the light in there. But you did notice that same car, like a blue sedan. Very inconspicuous.
Well, as Deckard's giving them, like, he's staying on the phone with Vera to make sure that she's able to take advantage of this as well, so that they're all someone like that. I know they're probably not going to stay in the room with them, which is fine, but I just need them to be safe as well.
Okay. But
Oh,
yeah,
If he's
go ahead. Yeah.
if since they're still on the phone, she's like, also, I don't want to make the same mistake as last time. Check if he has any sort of tracker beeping whatever the fuck, because we cannot
I've
take
been
that
doing.
risk again.
Yeah.
So, like, he's still got loose lips 5, so he's going to look over to him and is like, do you have anything on you that would let people find you?
Yep. I have my phone, but doesn't
Do you have
everybody
any
have their
else?
phone?
Do you have any trackers? Do you have any fucking markings? Anything that people can? Did anybody inject you with something lately?
No.
You're positive.
Yeah, I would have remembered if someone injected something into me.
Is he lying? out of game. Is he
He's
lying?
got loose lips. He's got loose lips
I know.
5. I mean, it's level 5.
Okay.
He's
He's-
telling you. Yeah.
He's like, all right, Vera, he's not lying to us. So he says he's got nothing on him, but I'm gonna take his phone and I'm gonna chuck it out the window just in case. So he'll take the phone and floop, out the window.
Okay. Yep. You reach into his pants, grab his phone, chuck it.
So she must have had a real big effect on you, and throw it.
God. Saw Andrew's
Jesus.
face. Ooh.
Oh,
Yep. And
Okay. But before we continue, let's take a quick 10-minute break.
okay. See, this is how.
Okay, and we're back. So we're gonna start off in Vera's car. Vera is currently with Cassia, who is mentally has been in better places. You might feel some tension in the car, not just from the night, but from the person sitting next to you. It's a stressful situation you all are in, so that part's understandable.
Are you feeling okay?
No.
You seem like you're glued to the seat. Okay. Anything in particular besides what we've experienced tonight?
I have a list. Would you like the list?
Sure, since we're here, what's the list? I've been out of the loop for a bit.
First off, you liking strawberry ice cream, overrated. Second, my father is the head of a gang that is slowly taking over the city or something like that. I don't know. Third, said father got me fired from my job by killing my boss. That sucked. That was cash money. 4, Decker decided to sleep with the woman who is probably the antithesis of who I stand as a human being. So, like, that's fun too. 5, I got in the car and it was like one of those ride sharing ones and he made me cry. And like, I haven't felt those emotions in forever and like, that sucked too.
Good crying? Like, got your feelings
No,
out crying?
no,
or
no,
he
it really wasn't
insulted
good.
you crying?
Like, kind of condescending. Like, I thought I could, I have his business card because I thought I could give it to Deckard and then Deckard could kill him, but apparently Deckard's too busy getting laid. And now I guess I'm just gonna have to put this, I'll just spam it to my 101 contacts. It'll be fine.
Or you could just give it to me and I can handle it, because I have also had a bad experience with ride shares recently.
Yeah, super.
This is why I drive myself everywhere.
Yeah, I don't have that luxury. I don't really know how to drive, so this is fun. But I'm never doing that again. Public transportation for the win, and I guess I'm up to like item like 5 or 6. So yeah, no, I got a list going. How are you? How's your day? What's going on? You got laid. Good for you.
Like I said before, I did not get laid,
Oh.
and seeing that you mentioned it twice, I can feel that that would bother you if I did, which I have not. Let me be clear.
I mean, like, because I know you would not be happy with yourself about that because you really hate your ex-husband. But, like, go off, queen. I support you in your endeavors.
The endeavors are not happening,
Okay.
and they will not be happening with that man. I happen to have my eye on somebody else at the moment.
Is it Taewoo? I knew it.
Oh dear God, no.
I knew it!
Not Taewoo, never Taewoo.
It's always Taewoo. It's the hugs. I taught him how to do that. You know that, right?
Unless Taewoo is female, then no. It's not
No, I-
Taewoo.
Good at that. No, he's too good.
I taught him that move of going in for the hug. He's been he's been doing practices.
Just because he's learned how to hug doesn't mean he is relationship material. He's actually the opposite.
He's like watching YouTube videos on how to hug.
Yeah.
Check
okay.
Roblox on his phone.
I mean, like, Tay's a great guy, Vera. I mean, he didn't even participate in that 2.5 hour 3-hour sexcapade that Decker went on. He was sitting there playing Candy Crush. I mean, if you don't want a more loyal guy, I mean, go for it. You know, I can set you up. I got this.
I
Just not
literally
now.
just told you who I'm crushing on is female. So
Ooh. Okay, you swing both ways. I got it. Okay. She hot.
she kind of like side eyes her. Just like sneaky little up down. You can barely tell she did it. Just the flick of the eyes. And she's like, and then she looks back at the road. Like, I would say so.
Did you just compare her to me? Why would you do that? Listen, I get that I'm not exactly stable right now and I got like a list of like 5 or 6 things that are not going so well for me. But can we just move on? You know, I got fired from my job and I don't have a bar anymore. So at least I have a home. Maybe. TBD. My dad's lackey showed up there. That's number 7. And he said, stay in your lane. What does that even mean?
I don't. It's a dumb saying. Can you give me like 2 seconds to process what you just said to me? Did you just ask me if I was comparing you to another person?
Yeah.
And she looks tired. She looks very exasperated at this right now.
Welcome to the club.
I was not comparing you, Cass.
It's Cassia.
Okay, Cassia. I'm sorry. Not on nickname level yet. I apologize. I got too forward with that.
At least you're not full
But no, I was not
Cassiopeia
comparing.
level. Did you not get my text message? Super fun. I drank with some Russians. Well, they drank. I sat there. Had a little bit of a mental breakdown. Got in a Gruber. Did it again.
Do you need a hug or therapy or both?
I don't think I would do well with a therapist, to be honest with you. But we can go back talking about you, to be honest. So you got a crush on somebody and it's a woman and not Taewoo.
No, because Taewoo's not a woman, and it's
Yeah.
Taewoo. I would not crush on Taewoo.
Okay, don't hurt my feelings like that. I feel bad for him. Don't.
What? How am I hurting your feelings? What is?
Do you know
What is
how
happening?
hard I've worked on those hugs?
I'm glad that you got him to be more open with physical contact.
You know what? You're welcome. I'm a great person.
Yes, you are when you're not being stubborn
Mm-hmm.
and self-deprecating. You really need to work on that. 'Cause
Yeah, that's
you
what Deckard
have
said.
more worth than you give yourself.
That's what Deckard said when he came in all pissy and then he decided to go sleep with the woman that I hate. So that's cool.
Did it look like he enjoyed sleeping with the woman, or did he look like he regretted it right after?
You know, all the times that I've seen Deckard after probably something stupid, in my opinion, that he does, he never really looks happy about it, you know? The Budapest Hotel, I've picked him up twice there now. Both times he looked upset. Got kidnapped one time. Picked him up there, he kind of looked upset.
Seems like he's prone to making mistakes and doing things that nobody else would like to do, rather than doing stuff that he likes. So,
Yeah, that's true.
don't take it to heart. If he did not look like he enjoyed it, then he definitely did not.
I think I'm gonna forgive him and then cut his ankles off. Or just kill him.
He's one of our best guys. Don't kill him or cut his ankles. He's very valuable to this team.
Taewoo told me to kill him.
Don't listen to Taewoo. And this is another reason why I don't have a crush on Taewoo. They both share one single brain cell.
It's true. Well, whoever you do have a crush on, I mean, like, how are you gonna do it? Do you want me to be there?
do I want you to be there? And she's
Yeah.
like kind of laughing and looking at her like, is she really not getting this shit right now? Is
Are
she
you gonna
really
text her?
asking to be my wingman for herself?
Do you want me to text her for you? I can do a text.
Unless you know how to text your own number. And then she just side eyes her again.
Wait a minute.
What?
Text,
Oh, whoa!
text
Oh my gosh!
own-
Sorry, I was reading the chat and I think my mind was just blown. Okay, sorry. Can we rewind that? Take 2. Action. Sorry. Good. We're gonna run that back, Vera.
Yeah,
Sorry.
go.
The director wants to get a second take on that. Let's
Yeah,
go.
go ahead.
Like actually, or like what?
Action. Action.
Yes.
Go
I
ahead.
feel like I missed it a little bit. Sorry. I was chatting. I
mean,
heard a little bit.
Cassie has to start because like I responded to what
Yeah,
she said.
so okay, action.
Action.
I mean, like, I can text her for you if you want. I'm pretty good with, text. Not really a phone call kind of person.
Unless you know how to text your own number, I don't think that's gonna work.
Wait. Wait, you have a crush on me? Vera.
And she just like side eyes her.
Vera, I've given you possibly like a list of like minimum 7 things that are wrong in my life right now. Like, I get it, dad ass and everything like that. And like,
Can't escape it. Can't escape it. When it's true, it's true.
Vera, you need somebody really, really successful in your life. And I am about.
And what gives you the right to tell me what I need and don't need? Last I checked, we're both grown women, and I'm allowed to like who I want to like, thank you.
Yeah, but I think other people can see what you deserve. And you deserve somebody that's super badass, knows what they're doing, and is probably not 2 inches from stabbing half the people that they know.
I really don't appreciate you telling me what I need and what I don't need.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually very disrespectful.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I've made enough success for myself that I can ask for what I want without being a little bitch about it, so... Just to be frank.
Want to know what's super fun is that I've listed off like several things wrong with me, and it's, just you coming out with having a crush on me, and like, your feelings are valid for sure. But
Thank you.
I don't know if
You're
I'm
about-
gonna
you're
even
about-
make it till tomorrow, so you might just want to put a pause on that.
Yes, let me just put a pin in my feelings. Let me just lock it up in a box, throw it down the ocean, run it over with the car, make sure it's all flattened out and I can't find
Hey,
it
can you
anymore.
not
Yeah,
say
let me just
that?
do that,
Did I tell
Cass.
you that you were there when Deckard ran over that guy's head and like it was a box?
Okay, poor choice of wording,
Yeah.
but, I think we're gonna make it through this tomorrow, and I'm not even saying that you have to agree with me, or return anything, or even reject me. I can go my entire life without knowing anything. I just put it out there, so it's known, and I don't have to stress myself out about it anymore. 'Cause, frankly, I don't like that at 40 years old, I get butterflies, and I get happy when I see your text. It's stupid, and I feel like I'm 16. So, just getting it out of the way, you can take it how you want. I'll drop you off at home once we deal with this, and we can go our separate ways on it if you don't feel anything.
Listen, Vera.
Listening. Cassia?
We're friends.
We are.
And
Actually, wait, backtrack. You think I'm a friend and not just an associate? Oh,
Listen,
I'm touched.
Okay, we're
Like,
we're
teasing.
associates.
Definitely
We're,
teasing
no,
now.
no, it's fine. No, you're call me Cassiopeia. It's fine. Um, it's we're yeah. I mean, I just have a lot on my plate, and you deserve somebody better.
And you can continue to eat those words because I decide what I deserve and what I don't.
And yes, 100%, 100%. You go for it.
So if you don't like me, just say that, and we can call it a day. You do not have to placate me or try to let me down gently. I am 40 years old. I can take a no.
No, there's quite the age gap between us. But that's okay.
And
that
is
would
that
be
a
super
problem?
cool. I don't know how to navigate this social situation for the first time in my life. And I feel like I am backed into a corner, and it's like my father isn't even here.
Thank you for bringing up your very much abusive father into this conversation. Lovely.
You're welcome.
Also, I will be killing him at some point.
Did I tell you he's alive? And killed my boss, and I don't have a job anymore, and my brothers are missing. Not. I'm not gonna repeat information.
I
you know,
think
I don't like to be
I was
repetitive
there.
like that.
If I believe I was there, so yeah. I was a rat. Remember?
So like respectfully, you know, you're really hot and all that, and I think Taewoo has the biggest crush on you. So this is about to make this super uncomfortable.
Oh god.
And I was supposed
you're
to.
very funny.
No, I was supposed to.
I
was supposed to wingman for him, and I really. I can't do this, and I can't be in the middle of you two. So I'm just gonna have to step away. I'm gonna step away from the crew. Better idea. Let's do that.
Oh, you're not. Are you really saying like you're gonna step out, leave permanently? Is this what we're really talking about here?
I mean, maybe I'm thinking about it. I'm kind of on the fence about it.
Well, I would suggest you stop thinking about it because, one, if the thing what you're saying about Tay is true, I will deal with that once we've dealt with this big situation with Trudy.
I would rather be
'Cause-
your wing woman than somebody that you hit on because I'm just so out of practice. So if you want to go for Tay, I think that's the best route here.
Cassia, you are so bad at this.
To the earth, she is.
And she's just laughing. She's just laughing at this point, and she's like, "God, part of me doesn't even know why I like you, and this situation is like proving that,
Hey,
and also like confirming like why I like you. You're ridiculous,
I know
and it's
it's
fucking
the
adorable,
ass,
and I hate it.
and I get that, but also when the guys pull over, can we T-bone their cars, specifically on Deckard's side?
I love your chaotic ideas, but we are not T-boning them. That'll draw more attention than it's worth.
Okay, great. Crossing that one off the list.
Once you get a car and learn how to drive, you can T-bone all the people you want.
I'm gonna drive the car off the docks.
Okay,
Because-
I'm gonna make sure you don't know how to drive because Jesus fucking Christ.
Don't ever get in a grouper.
God.
That's my story.
A goober?
Never will be, so why don't I just put on some music, get this whole warehouse location thing going,
Mm-hmm.
and we don't have to talk about this anymore. Because I feel like this conversation is just gonna keep going in circles.
What do you
To
want me to-
me
what-
confessing like 2-3 times and you trying to hook me up with Tay. And that's not happening.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what do you want me to say to him? No? Like,
Yes,
and on that note, we're going to transition over to the boy star. Because yes, it's a type
A-plus
of
shot.
Mobius strip. I don't know what's going on.
Great
Circles
work.
and circles.
Some of my best work.
Yeah.
confused.
So it sounds like
It works.
Deckard, you're the one that's finding a safe house, correct?
Yeah. So
Okay,
Decker's
how do you
gonna
wanna
he'll
do-
be reached
yeah.
out. Yeah, he'll have reached out to the contacts, like the criminals that he knows that are in the industrial zone. Very
Oh, okay.
specifically, he'll want to look for like somewhere like the meatpacking plant industry, just like a storehouse that they use, because nobody patrols those. There's not really any security on them, but it's good just to hide out in for a bit.
Okay. Sorry, I'm still reeling. Cassia's a fool mess. Queen of baggage, invented baggage.
Deflects times 8.
Half of her baggage is her own fault.
I know.
Whoa.
That's what I'm saying. She's
Whoa.
the queen of it.
Whoa. Whoa there, big man. Whoa.
Self-sabotage.
If you don't have my own baggage, I'll make it.
Yeah. Like,
This crew
and
is so messed up.
it's sturdy baggage too. That one you hold on to for years and it won't break.
Listen, we're all toxic. It's okay.
It's not her fault.
Okay,
Except Deckard,
she would
he's
say
the
that.
least toxic.
As his eyes split open. I'm
Totally
fine. I
not
don't know what you're talking about. Blood
Yeah.
dripping down his face.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly.
So your
did
contact
nothing
gets back to you, meatpacking district area, and as you guys are driving into the industrial zone, you see more bodies out there at night. Looks like not quite construction workers, but you see people going around to certain buildings and boarding up certain doors. Just closing stuff off. Stuff's getting locked up. And this is a lot more than normal. It seems things are moving pretty quickly here in the industrial zone. Changes. If you do drive past, Vault 13 also has been boarded up.
Hey, that's my bar.
Hey, Tay.
I like that.
Tay's still driving, right? You're driving? Okay.
Yeah, with the rolled ankle. Yeah. Doing my best.
Okay. It's the left one. It's fine. It's not a manual. It's an automatic car. You're good.
God.
Yeah. But like, Tay, have you ever seen, like, and Deckard used to be a cop, so he's just gonna ask him, like, have you ever seen entire neighborhoods be boarded up this quickly since you've been on the force?
Nope. Can't say that I have.
And then Deckard's gonna look towards Kyson, who's in the backseat, still got a hold of him. He's like,
Yeah.
why are they? What do they want with the industrial zone specifically?
Well, he says the boss apparently has some plans here, but seriously, that's all I know. I don't know what the plans are, but they say they
Were you supposed to be involved in any of this, like shutting everything down? What?
No, man, that's higher
It's
than
not your gang. It's not your gang that's doing it.
It is, but I mean,
Higher
I'm
than
just,
you. I get it.
Yeah.
But this is the thing. Any kind of information helps. So at least I know who to go after. So that's fun. But Tay, when it comes to boarding this shit up, like they have to do something up in City Hall. They have to have some kind of paper trail that we can follow, right?
Yeah, I would assume so. They would have had to have the proper permits and whatnot, eviction notices and all that stuff, and causes as well. It's a ton of paperwork, and to see it on this scale is just not normal.
This scale and this quickly. That's the speed is what's fucking with my head.
Well, obviously we know that. Okay, I'll turn left. Obviously, I mean, we're talking corruption here at the highest levels, and pretty widespread. So it doesn't surprise me on the one hand that this is happening, but I have the same question as you as to why it's happening. And I'm trying to find my City of Mist player guide because I have this improvement called Good Memory.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And I'm wondering if that would come in handy to understand, like, what was Was the industrial zone always the industrial zone? Like what was there before? Could there be something historical there that could be significant?
Oh, interesting. Is that a move or what a good memory?
That's a power tag under my routine theme card.
Did you do a theme improvement?
Yeah.
I mean, so this is one of those times where, you as the MC, it can be like you can respect the power tag, like he doesn't need to roll if he would know anything about the city.
Yeah, yeah. I don't
and
think.
its
Yeah,
destruction.
yeah, for sure. I didn't think it'd need to be a roll.
Yeah.
But I would say it needs a little bit more than just. Because I kind of want to. I don't think there is anything that comes to mind, even with the good memory. It's always been like for years, this is kind of like where just like a lot of the industrial type businesses and machineries and factories and stuff like that have always been here. But that doesn't mean someone doesn't want to start something up. It's always also been known to be like more corrupt and easy to get away with certain stuff here.
All right.
Lots
Yeah,
of
I guess this
underground
is
stuff going on. Yeah.
a part of town that's always kind of been in the blind spot for a lot of people. So what happens here kind of gets swept under the rug a little bit more easily. Maybe that's why they're
Yeah, I
focusing
mean, it's
on
been
this
like that
area.
since I was a kid too. It's kind of why I hang around here. It's easier for me to blend in most of the time. But
Exactly.
yeah, so and then Decker again was like, okay, so the place we're going is up here is by the meatpacking industry, or at least one of the plants. They got one of the storehouses we can use there. One exit, one entrance, really easy to conceal a car, so we should be good.
Okay. So you guys are both following each other. So you guys both arrive as you pull over, or you're not pulling over. You're hiding the car somewhere. Probably it's not going to be out
Well,
on the
like-
street, right?
Like what Decker would tell Tay to do would be to
Yeah.
like pull up so he can get out and drag Kyson inside, and then they can go park the cars wherever they need to hide them.
Okay, gotcha.
And they're still under the untrackable tag, so wherever they want to go, they should be safe.
Yes, of course. So yeah, you do just that. Are you going to make any calls as you've got here?
I'll call Bryant and be like, hey, look, I'm at I'll wait for him to answer. So
Yeah, he answers. He's honest. He's like at the phone waiting.
yeah.
Aren't the Judas
like-
twins supposed to be there?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
they had to wait till you found out where they were
JT's
going.
there.
So.
JT's there as well. After you text them, they'll be like, "We're on our way," right? Because Deckard was the one who found the spot. So
It's a
Judas
Black Winter from
squared on the
Timberlake.
case.
J squared, J squad.
G squared,
Cool.
J squad.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Anyway, they're on their way.
Okay. Yeah, but he'll call Bryant up as he's pulling
Yeah.
Kyson into the secure location, just so he's out of the way.
You hear him pick up, but you also hear him like yawn as well, as
Mhm.
it's getting like later.
Mhm.
Yes. Hello. You have updates.
Yeah. So I got our person of interest. They're in a safe house. They're stashed right now. I'm staying with them. We got a couple more people coming with me. Won't tell you where, just because. But did what was sent to you? Will that be any help? Will that do any good?
I'll be honest with you. It won't help at all.
Fuck.
We need him. I was telling Vera we need him to testify in person. He needs to be safe. He cannot be harmed. He can't look like he's been bruised or hurt or anything.
Mm,
That's all going to work against us. Okay? And he needs to willingly go in there and speak about what happened. We're going to call him to testify.
all right. So here's the thing. Willingly is one thing, but if he's dragged in or if he's handed over to you by police as a suspect in a different case, could you use that circumstantial evidence or whatever the term is you want to throw around? Could you use that to pull him in even if he's not willing specifically? He's
I could
arrested.
try
He's
that.
he's
I could-
arrested. He's under police jurisdiction and they own him at that time. So if you could attach it to the current investigation, maybe. I know that the other ones are all kind of higher up and mired in this shit, but
I could I could work that out. It would take longer than 24
Right.
hours to do it. We don't have the time
Yeah.
for that.
yeah, got you. Shit. All right. Well, I'll keep my
Um,
hands off of him as much as I can.
yes, please. That's also paramount in the case.
Mm-hmm.
If there's any way you can convince him, whatever you got to do, don't touch him, obviously, but whatever you can do, we need his testimony, his word.
I know several people that are good at talking people into doing stuff that they normally wouldn't of their own free will.
Okay, don't tell me about
Got
it.
it. Yeah.
Um,
But so yeah, he'll be safe. I'll make sure nothing happens to him. I got other people coming to help. Do you want us to just meet you at the courthouse with him?
I'll
Or
be at the
where do you wanna do
courthouse at
this?
1 p.m. The trial starts at 3.
All right.
Trudy will be there around that same time. Please be safe. No one followed you. Yes?
No, I made sure of it.
Okay. Please make sure he can get a shower, looks clean, get fed, whatever you got to
Yeah.
do. Okay?
Yeah, we'll take care of that. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, you get some sleep. I don't really need it, but yeah.
Yeah, we'll try.
All right.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Yep. Later.
Bye. Hey. Okay.
Hey, Deckard.
Yeah.
Do you think if Vera does the thing with Kaizen like what you did to Mrs. Morrow, that would help convince him to testify?
Probably.
Or-
I mean, just based off of how he was looking at her earlier, and probably. Yeah. But I don't want to ask Vera to do that at all. Just like I wouldn't ask you to do it, and I wouldn't ask Cassia. I wouldn't ask any of you to do what I did at all. That's not worth what it makes you feel afterwards. So just don't bring that up to her, please. Don't
You guys
mention that you had that thought.
confuse the
No,
hell
no,
out of me
just-
sometimes.
Mhm.
I'm learning a lot today,
Yep.
but I still don't understand
Yeah,
what's going on.
Just remember, whenever you get 78'd, it's an elbow to a spot you don't want an elbow.
Oh, God.
Yeah. But
I thought it was 75.
maybe one of those two. Possibly that one. Oh wait, no. 8's the ankle. 8 uses the ankle.
Oh,
Anyway, don't mention to Vera that you even had that thought though. Like if she's gonna do it, she's gonna do it of her own free will. Don't try and don't bring that up. Don't just nothing.
by the way, how old is Kaizen? Is he underage too? Is that like?
He's gotta be in his 20s, right? His early 20s.
Yeah, he looks early 20s. Yeah.
Okay, I just didn't want to.
Mm.
Okay.
You guys do get a knock on the. You guys
Vera,
do.
seduce the 16-year-old kid for us. Like, yeah.
Sheesh. You guys do get a knock on the door here of the warehouse or wherever you're at. It's a warehouse, no?
Yeah, basically.
Or-
Like
Okay.
it's not like it's like a defunct freezer area basically.
Gotcha.
So,
Okay.
Mhm.
You get a knock on the door.
Deckard will open it.
Oh. And you hear growling behind the door. No.
The Judas twins growl.
Yeah, it's the Judas twins. It's actually dogs. No. It's a black and a black man, a white man, and they're not twins, but something about them feels very twin-like.
Mhm. They just have that synchronicity.
Yeah, they're very much in sync, and they say, Vera sent us out here.
Really? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so-
Yeah, go come on in. He'll open it up and let them in, and then he'll stick his head out to make sure everything close it again. Wait, where are Vera and Cassie?
I
Are
mean,
they
they
inside?
should. I think they're in the car. You guys can come
Yeah.
in. Like they pulled up right behind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cassia
They're,
still
they're
wants to
walking
talk
in.
to. Yeah, Cassia wants to talk to Kaizen. So
Okay. So yeah, JT, they head inside. Is there what's the layout like in here? Is there maybe some chairs, some desks, some random
so-
tables, probably splayed about?
Basically, it'd be like like a shitty Walmart break room with those big plastic fold-out tables and the metal fold-out
Yeah.
chairs. There's
Yeah.
that. There's like a coffee maker. There's like a cabinet with some like old snacks. Like they're edible, but they're still old.
Okay.
It's
gotcha.
nothing glamorous, but it's secure.
Okay. That'll work for tonight. But yeah, so Cassie and Vera head inside.
Yep.
Okay.
Fresh from awkward conversation.
Into another conversation. Where is Kyson? Where do you have him placed?
I'll have him placed in the far corner of the room on a metal chair.
Okay. Yeah.
There's
he's
no
kind of just-
windows. There's nothing in there. It's like there's
Yeah.
like one entrance that goes in, and he's in that far corner.
Gotcha. Perfect. Yeah, he's sitting in the far corner. Is anybody approaching him?
You guys mind if I ask him a few questions?
As long as you don't rough him up, you're good.
Yeah, it shouldn't be a problem. Matching tattoos with my father is kind of weirding me out a little bit.
DA very specifically said he can't have any marks on him, much to my fucking chagrin.
You'll
Mm,
live. Go find a punching bag after this is all over.
Don't go find a woman. Don't do
A
that.
flashback to many ruined punching bags by Deckard. They just get
Mhm.
shattered.
Yeah. Like, I like the punching bags that scream, and then he'll keep watch on the door.
Yeah. But yeah, you approach Kyson. He looks at you as you walk up.
Kyson. I'm gonna ask you.
Yeah.
The tattoo. The gang. The, whole concept of time.
What, you want to join?
No, I've heard it all before. Unfortunately. Long time ago.
So
You want to
So
tell
you
me what
used
the
to be a part of the
gang's-
gang then?
Oh,
You used to be a
yeah,
part.
yeah. I was one of the original ones.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
You want to tell me what the gang's name is, by any chance? I bet they got some cool name now. Back when I was in it was just one guy.
Promise you won't laugh.
No, of course I won't laugh.
We're the timekeepers.
Timekeepers.
Oh,
Beer is
you-
laughing.
yeah, she. He's like, oh, see,
Oh.
every time. Anyway,
Oh, this is Doctor Who all over again. Of that.
okay.
So, Kyson,
Bring that show.
here's the big deal. The biggest of deals is we need you to go in tomorrow. Say what you told us. And help the winning side.
And I'm guessing you all are the winning side. Is he like
Yeah, we're
looking
the
around?
good side. Yeah, we're the good side. We're not currently winning, but we're the good side. Well, I'm not currently winning.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So, I'm gonna tell you this nicely, and not to break your heart. I get it. You're eager. You want. And Cassia kind of like scans him for a minute. And Cassia has this new theme improvement that can read their darkest desires.
Oh.
What is Kyson's darkest desire?
Do you need to roll for that or no? Is this kind of like a mystical thing, power she can like, thrust upon people? Is that kind of thing?
1 second.
Is it on your character sheet? Miss Sunny, are you frozen?
Yes, it is.
Is it on your character
I
sheet?
thought Drake was
It is?
pulling up rules.
I am. I'm,
Oh.
I'm sending this. I'm sending this into the group chat just so you can read it verbatim, like I do.
Okay.
Boom.
Okay, so you can either sense something related to your mythos' expression or prevent others from sensing something by means of your expression. Oh, cool. Choose a power tag question from the divination or subversion theme books and answer it. Right, the answer is a new power tag. What was the question that you chose?
Drake, can you like scroll up from where you are on that? And I think it
Mm-hmm.
is one of the answers to the questions.
Which question though, and which theme book? Because you could choose divination or subversion.
It was the divination one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Yeah.
which one was it? I can't remember. You said ripples, right?
Mhm.
Yes, and it was
So sense darkest desires. Was it what other type of knowledge can you access with your powers? I think was the one B.
And then the answer was sense darkest desires.
yes.
Okay. So yes, let's roll for that actually. I don't see it here on your character sheet though.
Yeah, it's under improvements.
Yeah. So when you select the theme improvement, the sense
see it.
darkest desires is by ripples. It's on expression, the very bottom of it.
I mean, like on our actual character sheet, I only see lie detector,
Oh.
gaze, enhanced memory recall, can smell fear, and then the weakness
It's
tag is
because I put it
paranoid.
on.
It's on expression.
It's on expression. Yeah.
Girl.
Yeah, because you get it from divination.
Yeah.
Oh, and then you can
Big.
put it on. I saw it now.
Yeah.
All I did is
Yeah.
need to look a little bit to the left. I was only looking at divination.
Lazy and shit.
Yeah, exactly. Just needed to avert my eyes a little bit.
To the left.
The left paragraph. God.
Yes. Okay.
I
Let's
can't
see.
seem to use it separately from my rolls. Unless
It's
maybe use it.
It's just a
You have
plus
to
one.
write it down on the divination theme card as another theme tag.
All right, I got you.
That's way.
Take me 2 seconds.
Yeah. Okay. So let's do a convince. There you go. I see it there. Reveal deepest or darkest desires or deepest?
Darkest.
Darkest.
desires.
Sense one's darkest desires. Okay.
Okay, I don't know why. Okay.
Does he still have loose lips 5 too?
Yes.
Mhm.
Oh, snap. He does. Oh. That actually
That's a +5.
Yeah, I was about to say that's a +5. So let's just still do it because I want to see what the result will be. Give him a tier 9 status.
It's like, what'd you roll? I rolled a 39. Oh wait.
Oh wait, not enhanced memory recall. Let's just go.
And then you
Still
can click on loose lips as well in the status
okay.
section.
Yeah.
Oh my god, not 2 help points. You guys really want this roll to be ridiculous. Okay. Oh my gosh, let it roll. You have like a +11.
Alright. Nice. Oh well, it also made a -7. So I got a 17?
Listen, when it does that, I have no idea. And then even when I go in to like adjust it, I can add back a +7. It won't do it. So I don't know.
Yeah. It's still
Anyway,
you
you got it.
status of
so-
tier 11. So.
There you go. Tier 18. So what do you want to know?
God. Jesus Christ. Yeah.
I mean, she wants to know what his darkest desires are, and then she wants him to convince him to testify tomorrow.
His darkest desire.
It's part of the whole
He'll
speech.
look down. He'll look down and he won't say it too loud, so you might have to kind of lean in a little bit more. It says my darkest desire is to see my entire family burn.
Yeah.
I don't know why I
So-
just said that.
Yeah.
Oh god.
That's a really dark desire, and I respect that because I want to see my father burn, and you happen to be working for him. Or formerly been working for him. I don't know if you know me, Kaisen. My name is
From what-
Cassiopeia Fee,
Yeah, I don't know you.
and I am his daughter.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You want to talk about some family drama?
Yeah.
You gotta bad with the, religious
You know
family
how-
back there.
Do you know how messed up he is? I don't think.
No, I haven't seen him in 12 years when he left me and my brothers on the doorstep of our apartment, saying that he was gonna go take something that was greater than time itself.
Ah. Yeah, that sounds about right, actually. That's the way he talks.
Yeah, I was 16.
Wow. Sorry. I don't know. You're kind of laying a lot on me right now.
Yeah, no, I
Sorry,
get it.
I guess.
Yeah, I get it, It's, quite the sob story. I'm pretty over it. But more
Are
so,
you?
I should
Okay.
tell you that you need to do this because everything
Do-
he's told you is a lie. And that when this time comes, you will die regardless. There is no positive.
I mean, you don't
there
know
is
that
no-
for sure. You don't.
I know that for sure because guess what, Kyson? It's been 12 years for me. The man isn't even in my life, and I don't even see the benefits of it.
Right. It's been 12 years, so you don't really know him anymore, right?
No, that's the best part is he said he would come back, right? If he's as big as you think he is, don't you think he would want his child to be successful?
I don't know. This is like family stuff. I don't want to get into it. I just
Yeah, you see,
I don't
that's the fun part.
I'm kind of hungry.
Yeah, I'm kind of tired of your bullshit. So let's just address the
Can I
elephant
get a
in the room.
pizza? Okay.
Why don't you go in tomorrow? Testify. You don't even have to say that you don't even have to say the gang's name. It's gonna be great. We just need
There's
you
no
to
way
say,
I can't say the gang's name. They're gonna ask me, why did you do all this? I gotta tell the truth, right? And nothing but the truth.
Yeah, and nothing but the truth, but you can omit some truth.
This is a
Better
big deal.
kind lies and terrible
Trudy's
truths.
lawyer, he's gonna destroy me. He's gonna
No,
ask.
he's not. We can just have him not mention any of the gang's activities.
What?
It'll be fine. And for the sake of my father, everything he's promised you is a lie.
He looks over to Vera. Miss. Sorry. What's her name?
Miss Hot
Vera,
Lady.
yeah.
Miss Maiden.
Vera. It's
Ah,
Vera.
Vera. Yeah. Can I? This is a strange situation, but I am really hungry. Can we order like a pizza or something and some water? Is that too much to ask? I'm gonna help you guys out.
Yeah, you gonna testify tomorrow and I'll get you a pizza without any rats on it.
It looks like I have no choice, right?
Well, if we go in there and then you got a bunch of black eyes from Deckard's angry punches, that wouldn't be very fun.
No, I agree.
Okay, cool. This was fun. How's my father doing?
You did say that you were.
Look at this is like a family thing. I just want something
Yeah,
to
no,
eat. I don't want to get into
is he
your
doing
family
well?
drama.
Does he have a limp? I feel like he should have a
No.
limp.
He doesn't.
Cassia?
He has
I
a
think
nice
you got
body,
what
actually.
you wanted.
Yeah,
Fuck.
can I get
Alright,
something to
yeah,
eat?
that's not what I wanted to hear, but thank you.
I think you
no,
got everything you wanted out of him. He is just a pawn.
You bet your ass he saw it.
I just wanted to figure out, I haven't seen my dad in 12 years. I just wanted to figure out, hey, if he's walking with a limp, does he need a cane? Is he really successful? Like, what's going on?
It sounds like he is successful, and this guy doesn't know too much about him.
I mean, he knows a
Besides
little
that
bit. He's
he
got that
worked for
fear
him.
in him,
He's afraid that they're
so-
going to kill him, and that is why we're not
Right.
going to expose much
I don't wanna-
information about him.
I don't want to
This is
interrupt you
bad.
guys. We can order that pizza or
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Gonna
no,
get you
that's-
Deckard will be-
pizza.
cool.
Decker's already calling it in. Just get
No,
the
don't
fuck away.
order delivery, you weirdos. Well, I'll go.
No, he's not ordering it delivery. I'm ordering it and I'm gonna go get it.
All right, I'll go with you. I feel like yelling at
Okay.
you.
Yeah. I'll like a Coke as well. Sorry. Whatever. I'll take whatever.
Diet or regular?
Regular.
Okay. Should have been diet, but
That it is.
Now you're judging my. Okay.
Mm.
Judging is.
Yeah.
Leave him alone.
Yeah, so
So
it's like midnight, so there's got to be like just some
Yeah.
shitty, greasy Italian hole in the wall fucking pizzeria.
for sure. For
Oh,
sure.
it's definitely equivalent to Little Caesars.
Yeah, it's like
Hey, it's
80% bread.
better than nothing. So because I'm looking at the time as well,
Mhm.
Deckard and Cassia go to pick up the pizza. You know, they
Mhm.
come, bring it back. You guys can talk. If you want to talk, if you want to have a moment quickly, I'll let you have it. But it won't be the same length as the conversation with Vera and Cassia.
Sorry.
No, it was nice.
That's fine with me. Cool with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you come back with the pizza. The night does pass uneventfully because of the great untrackable status. So, thanks to Decker for that. Look at this guy. He's played this game before. What the heck? But now, it's about 7, 8 a.m. Who stayed there overnight?
Me.
Everybody say?
Uh,
JT stayed.
Vera probably took Cassia home, and she went to her hotel room to see the cats. Obviously, like she's been gone all day.
Yeah. Deckard would like in the morning. Deckard would have. I don't know. Like Tay, would you have stayed?
I would have stayed. I would have slept in the car.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. But like in the morning, Deckard would have been like would call Vera's like, hey, or he's gonna call Vera real quick.
Okay.
Right, she answers on her
Yeah.
whatever phone it is, maybe the fifth
Yeah.
phone today.
Okay. He's like, hey, you sleep good?
Good as I can with the situation. Did anything happen last night?
No, nothing happened. Uneventful. It's all good. I do have a favor to ask of you regarding him though. Do you know anybody that can get him a suit? Like he's going into court, we need him to look good, so I'm gonna take him somewhere to shower, freshen up, all that shit.
He'll get a dress shirt and some pants and a belt, maybe some shoes.
Okay. That works,
He
yeah.
does not need a whole suit.
Yeah, just whatever you can bring me, that's great. I'm gonna make sure he's presentable, and then we're gonna meet the DA at 1:00 to do the handover.
All right, just make sure no one follows you. I'll be there in about 20.
Okay. Is Cassie okay?
Not entirely sure, since had a lot of baggage. Might have confessed to her on the way to the meeting spot last night. Not gonna go into that.
What? Okay. Just leave me in the dark. Sure. Cool.
I confessed that I liked her, and she kept saying that I deserve someone else, and I'm kind of pissed about it, but I'm not gonna let her know that.
Now, see, the trick is you got to trap her. Like you were in a car. She could have jumped out of the car. You got to get her in a room where she can't leave.
I'm not going to.
Sounds healthy.
I'm not gonna assault her. I'm not gonna just kiss her and say
I didn't
like
say
I love
assault.
you.
I didn't say
stupid.
no. I didn't say any of that. I didn't say any of that. I just said just
You
make
literally
sure
just said
have the
trap her.
conversation.
You literally
Yeah.
just said trap her.
Did I tell you assault her in any way? No. I just said trap her so that you can talk to her so she can't
with
escape.
your mouth.
So she's gonna deflect. Anyway, yeah, dress shirt, pants, shoes works good.
I'll bring it. Just give me a minute. I'm still waking up.
And
Okay.
I'm glad I don't sleep later.
Yeah, so if there's anything you guys want to do in the morning, we're going to kind of montage it to 1 p.m. Is there any, unless you guys have any plans?
Gonna do it.
Your sister's texting you,
Mhm.
Deckard, about they're about to it's like a go in like an hour. They're going to release all this stuff.
Yeah, I'll tell them like hold off until noon. Trials at 1, release at noon.
Trials at 3.
That's why what?
Trials at 3. He said
Oh,
he's,
yeah.
but he
Yeah,
DA said I'll be there at 1.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. So I'll tell them. Yeah. Okay, fine. They can release. Yeah, just go for it.
Yeah. Your sister sends like the emoji of hitting the red
Mhm. The
execute
nuclear
button
button.
or whatever. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Um, and if anybody has like any pings or anything regarding Trudy, it starts going off immediately. Like news sources. Also, this is a very big deal in the city. This is a very high profile case. People have been following it, especially because it's the founder sigil, and this is like supposed to be unattainable. It's supposed to be, non-stillable in a sense. So this is a very big deal. As you guys make your way, it's getting closer to 1 p.m. If you guys are driving there, you get outside of City Hall and you see so many reporters, so much paparazzi, and you see Trudy's family and Trudy and the DA, and they're all walking in. You see people like rushing up to them. Is anybody kind of close enough to hear anything?
Decker's gonna be taking Kaizen to him. So
You have Kaizen with you right now, right?
yeah, to drop him off.
Okay.
Right. Like it's 1 o'clock. Right.
Yes, yes. You all hear paparazzi. Oh, Trudy, how do you feel about the trial today? Are you confident you'll be cleared of all charges? It's like they're throwing a whole bunch of phrases out at her. Can I get who showed up to the courthouse, to City Hall? Okay, okay. Look at her. Look at
It's,
the raised hand of one Miss
so
Cassia Feet.
it's
She always
got a
says,
red
she's like,
wig.
I'm not gonna go to the dinner at Trudy's house. And then
No,
like
but,
I ask who's going, she's like, I'll go.
I'll go. I
She
didn't
can't help
want to,
herself.
but if I gotta look my deadbeat dad in the eyes and say, "Hey, suck it," then like sure. I'll
Hey,
do it.
suck it. He's not there.
You, you never know.
Yeah. Usually all the paparazzi, or not paparazzi. Well, yeah, and then like reporters. Deckard, you do see the guy who's taking pictures from afar. That same reporter from Channel 4 News. Um,
Feel
what do you have
grand.
to say about the evidence against you, Trudy? Any comments for your supporters? How's this affected your family, Trudy? Trudy, this whole like so much, and they're kind of like rushing her in. Trudy very looks downtrodden, heads down, and just trying to soldier forward into the courtroom. You guys make your way inside as well. Um, and it's very much just like anything you guys want to talk about real quick before the court case gets started. You guys enter into the courtroom. Traditional layout with the judge presiding at the front, overseeing the proceedings. In the center, you see the witness stand that's facing the juror box to the side. Jurors start to file in as well as it's getting closer to 3. Um, and you see the prosecution and defense are positioned on opposite sides, and each table has like case files and all that good stuff. And you also see video cameras that are kind of like discreetly positioned around the room as this is kind of like being filmed. It's one of those court cases that like people are watching all over the city, even outside the city. It's been big, big news.
OJ,
Um,
Child's Play.
Child's Play.
I said
That's
OJ
nothing.
Simpson, Child's Play.
Yeah, yeah.
Compared to this shit.
But right now, people are just kind of talking, moving around. Is there anything you guys want to do before we proceed? Say to each other as you guys file in and like find your seats.
uh, just quick question is what so Trudy's going to be up there at the defense stand, or at least on that site. How full is this courthouse with people who are just spectators? And like I know the
Uh,
media is not all there, so
uh, it's packed,
yeah.
and so it's almost hard for you guys to like find seats next to each other.
Mhm.
But you guys got here a little bit early, so you can find some seats. But it's packed in here.
Yeah. You guys want to sit in the back or do you want to sit in the front?
I'd like to sit near the front.
All right.
I don't really want my face on cameras, so I'm gonna stay in the back.
I'm in the same boat with that. I'd rather not be on camera too much.
Well, tell me what Vera is wearing, by the way.
Oh my
And does
god.
she have like a very nice black hat so she can just be like,
She got one of those veils on, just looking like a mourning widow.
Yes, dressed to a court proceeding like she's going to a funeral. Actually, you know what? Yeah, big hat, really big hat.
She
Like those types of hats where it's like, okay, if
she
you
looks
ever seen
amazing.
like
Okay.
if you ever seen like Cheetah Girls, like the Raven Simone hat, like there's no top and it's just like a circle.
Oh, don't go there. Yes. Oh my god. Yes.
It's like
Just
a
the
topless
most
hat, just
obnoxiously big
fa-
hat. People behind you are they're like,
fashion.
"Oh
Mm.
god, how did I get
It's
behind
not.
this
It's
lady?"
not obnoxiously big. It's just unconventional because it doesn't protect anything. It's just head decoration.
Mhm.
That's what everybody says who wears the big hat.
It's not obnoxious. Yeah, no,
And it
to
has
us.
And that's why she's
but
in the back. She doesn't want to get in anybody's way.
Look at being thoughtful. Yeah,
oh, that's what it is. Okay.
Deckard's just dressed like Deckard. So
Usual stuff.
yeah.
Taewoo, you came in limping.
Yeah, I'll be wearing my detective stuff, and I won't be sitting behind Trudy, like if I can, as close behind Trudy as possible.
Trying to get as close. Yeah. So you see the air, you could already feel kind of like this tension in the air, palpable among the spectators who are already in the room, filling the benches. Everybody's watching with bated breath. Trudy looks visibly stressed from what you can tell if you have like a side view, and their family is kind of anxiously sitting behind her. They all sit behind Bryant Wilkins, the DA, district attorney of the city. He's looking through his paperwork. Occasionally, you'll see him look back and kind of mention something to Trudy, and it'll kind of like you see him, comforting pat on her shoulder, and then he refocuses. But the trial is about to start.
Oh, one question.
Yeah,
Are Trudy's parents there?
yeah. All of her parents, her sisters are here.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That would have been weird if they weren't here, no?
Does Grant still look broken?
Does Grant still look broken? Kind of dead in the eyes, looking off. But he, shock of his life last night. Trudy's mom, Lisa, looks amazing as she's wearing a yellow like flower dress that hugs her body all in the right spots. As she is sitting there. What? Let me explain what she looks like, okay? Without groans from the peanut gallery.
I'm here for it.
Quiet in the court as the trial opens. The
We
judge
focus
says,
on
"Order
Trudy's
in the
mom."
court." We're here today to examine the case against Trudy Moreau, accused of the founder sigil. The judge, by the way, older Latina woman as she comes in, accused of the founder sigil. This trial will determine the validity of these charges based on the evidence presented by both the prosecution and the defense. I remind all present to adhere strictly to the rules of this courtroom. Now let us proceed with integrity and a commitment to justice. Prosecution, you may begin your opening statement. And so, like, I'm kind of just gonna do like a montage scene in a film or a TV show. We're not gonna get into the nitty gritty details, but for the most part, this is what happened. So you guys aren't able to. There's no mention of. So this is what happens. There's no mention of the mayor, Euphemia Price. It's all about the founder sigil and Trudy. But the DA comes in, and the best evidence that you guys have is Kyson. So eventually Bryant goes, the defense calls Kyson Moreau to the stand, and you see Kyson, walk up in whatever outfit that Vera was able to get him. Looks a little scruffy, but he looks fine for the most part. He walks to the stand. He has a mix of defiance and nervousness. But you hear Bryant say, "Mr. Moreau, can you confirm your relationship to Trudy Moreau?" He says she's my cousin. He asks, "Were you involved in the conspiracy that led to Trudy Moreau's wrongful accusation?" And then he says, "Yes, I was." And he begins to explain his part in it and the whole truth. So he begins to explain how I helped nervously, but he gets it out. I helped plant evidence against Trudy. I orchestrated it all. He talks about the business and how it was supposed to go to him, and if it didn't go to him, it was going to go to Trudy. So he ran away, faked his death, kinda. He starts explaining it all. A little bit. You guys can see like a little part of him might look remorseful, but you can't really tell. There's like a little part of him that might feel a little bit guilty. But at the end of the day, he admits to this whole conspiracy. You see the jury's looking. Some of them are nodding. A lot of them just look blank in the face as they're watching. At the end of it all, 2 hours pass. We get to the 3-hour mark. It's finally getting towards the end. Bryant Wilkins, he walks back up. He says, Your Honor, with Kyson's confession, it's clear Trudy Moreau was merely a pawn in a larger scheme. And we ask for her immediate exoneration. And so they go through that. The jury leaves to discuss the final verdict. And it's quick. They're only in there like 30, 35 minutes. They come back out. Given the confession, we rule that Trudy Moreau is not guilty and cleared of all charges. And so you see some people in the court cheering and clapping, and some people look disappointed and they're not doing anything at all. It's like some people wanted her to be guilty, like they're disappointed that like, oh, she didn't do it, and I watched this whole case for nothing. I wanted her.
All their faces.
Yeah, okay. But immediately you see Trudy starts crying, and then her family is just kind of, they all of her sisters, mom, dad, they all embrace her in kind of like in a group hug as they're all just finally see that sigh of relief from all of them. And so it's now towards the end of the trial. And you see that Kyson is being stood up and, being arrested. His hands are behind his back as he gets walked to the back. Is there anything you guys would like to do as you guys start to see people starting to file out at the end of this day? Now it's like what? Go ahead.
Sorry.
No.
I'm so sorry.
No, go ahead.
Did he like look back at us or anything? Like worried and stuff? Like, or no?
No, his head it looked like he was very much in his head, and his head was down, and he was just letting it all happen, and listened to everything, put his arms behind his back, walked out.
Aw, I was gonna do a pity wave, but okay.
Okay. Listen,
Is there anyone
it was gonna look sexy. You're gonna be like,
exactly.
That's her pity. That's her pity wave.
Mm-hmm.
Like wave going to finger.
Sheesh.
Ooh, it's cold. Is there anyone in the gallery, in the crowd that we recognize, like Red Glove Lady, Cassia's father, any of the henchmen?
No,
anyone?
definitely.
Okay.
No, definitely not. It's everybody who you've seen before, but it's really just the Trudy's family. I don't know if I don't think you met Bryant Wilkins before, but yeah, that's about it. Bryant will see you though, Deckard, and he'll wave you over.
He'll approach.
Yeah. He says you did good work. I thank you. Trudy's free. Kind of like gestures to her and her family. We did good work today, yesterday. Your whole crew, whoever helped out, we thank you. And he reaches out to shake your hand.
He'll shake his hand in return. He's like, "Look, you got her off. That's all I wanted. I just wanted her to be safe. And now that she's free, she can at least have that. So they won't be coming after that part of her, at least, I hope."
So,
is there anything do I need to worry about her after this? Like, you said you wanted to keep her safe, but is there any risk of retaliation?
He leans in close to you. He says, to be honest, they just I have a feeling they just needed someone to pin this on, right?
Mhm.
And I believe they got what they wanted.
Well, we got Kaizen, so somebody.
Listen,
He's like,
she's nothing to whoever's really in charge of this. She's nothing to him.
"Mm,
She doesn't. They don't care about her.
all right. Well, I'm just saying, like, he confessed to everything. Not he didn't, but
Yeah.
I don't see him mention anybody higher up. He took the blame for all of it. So they got their
Uh.
sacrificial lamb.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
let me ask you, Mr. Strix.
Yeah.
What's next for Mr. What's next for you?
It's a it's a rough question. I got a
Mm.
sister that got caught in the crossfire of all this. She's pretty
Yeah.
shaken up. I'm gonna take her not out of the city, but just outer edges, somewhere where I can help her out for a couple weeks and get her head straight. She's not sleeping well. She's dealing with some trauma that she can't quite handle on her own. So I'll help her out with that as much as I can.
Hey, anything I could help you out with? Anything? Tell me.
Uh, I mean, if I think of something, I'll give you a call. But
Okay.
if you want to stay on the line, if you want to be like just stay on retainer for us, or at least be willing to help us out. Like I have a feeling we're gonna be getting into a lot more shit. So
Listen, I don't know if I can be on retainer for you.
yeah, I don't know
I
if I can
don't.
afford you.
I don't think. Yeah, that's what I was gonna
Yeah.
say.
Mhm,
But listen, you have my number. If there's anything
yeah.
I can help you out with, I'll do
Mhm.
my best. But
Actually, you know what?
yeah,
I do have a request for you.
yeah.
If Do you know anything about what's going on in the industrial zone? They are like they've been boarding up businesses left and right and quickly, like way faster than I've ever seen city officials or any of that kind of stuff move. I know you're a defense lawyer. I know you handle this kind of
Yeah.
stuff. But do you have any kind of inside track or anybody we can talk to about what's going on there? Because that can't be
You know,
legal. Like, if they did it legally, then
yeah.
some red tape got sliced open somewhere.
He says, you know what? I don't personally because I've been working on this,
Yeah.
but my daughter has been looking into this because it's really interesting. She's a first year law student.
Mm,
They have to look into cases and anything that's fishy that's going on in the city. So I
all
can
right.
talk to her and can get back to you.
All right. Yeah. Just whatever you. Yeah. If you can do that, like I'm gonna let my crew know. Just because a couple of us are more affected than the others. Jobs lost, homes lost. So
A lot of people are, yeah,
yeah.
it's messed up.
So yeah. But any help you can do with that? If you what's your daughter's name?
Nicole.
Nicole. Okay. Nicole. Is she here? She's at the city's college.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
Okay. All right. Yeah. But yeah. And if you need anything from me, let me know. Like I'm always available. I don't sleep, and I got a lot of shit to work through. So
He puts his hand on your shoulder. He says, "Listen, you're a good man. Stay safe, stay
mhm,
healthy. You got my
yeah.
number, okay?
Yep. Sounds good. Take
Okay.
it easy. Thank
We
you
gotta
again
get we
for
gotta get lunch
truly.
again, but not. We won't go to
Yeah.
those fancy schmoozy places. Next time, we're just gonna
Oh wait.
get a
No, I have
trash
to cook
burger
you
and
lunch.
have a good beer.
Yeah,
Oh,
I gotta make you lunch. Remember, so I can make you like I can
yeah.
make you a burger.
Okay, there we go. There we go.
Yeah.
We'll plan that.
Yeah. All right. All right. Take it easy. Enjoy the rest
Okay.
of your day. I'm gonna go
Yep.
see if they're all good.
He nods at you and then turns around to collect his stuff and talk to his other assistants and stuff like that.
All right.
Um, Trudy's family has kind of been rushed out because, once again, paparazzi and like just people in the gallery are trying to like bum rush them. So they're trying to get out into their car. Um, but what would you guys like to do? It's getting closer. It's the evening time actually. This has been a kind of all day thing
Hmm.
as we're closing in on the end. Is there anything that Deckard would like to do,
I
as a
think
transition for him?
yeah, I think you'd want to gather the crew up at least. Like
Okay.
probably gonna be bittersweet for that, but yeah. But since they don't have Vault 13 to go to, but he'll suggest like a some kind of divey bar in the blue collar zone
Yeah.
residence, just because it's safer
Yeah.
overall.
Um,
But open invite.
you're calling everybody out. You guys, Deckard has reached out to everybody. He wants to chat with everyone.
It'd be like a bar called Lucky's in the blue collar. So
Lucky's.
mhm.
Gotcha. The sun is starting to
Lucky.
set. Everybody meeting up there?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Lucky.
You guys find yourself at Lucky's. Is what does Deckard look like? What's his countenance like? What's his body movements? What does he look like? How is he acting?
So still dressed like he was at the courthouse, but there's not like Deckard's normally kind of always amped up and ready to go, but he looks mildly defeated and for the first time probably exhausted to anybody that knows him.
Mm.
Like there's a sag in his shoulders. He's not particularly happy looking and he's not really paying attention to most stuff around him. He's kind of like picking at the label on a beer bottle with his thumbnail.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's secured like a one of those the circular booths.
Yeah.
He's just in the back corner of it, and he's just sitting there, and he's got beers on the table, like in a bucket of ice.
Yep. You're at Lucky's. Small crowd in there. Pretty busy tonight. Nobody's really paying attention to you. Got some drinks at your table.
Yeah.
I'd consider that another job well done. A long one,
Trudy's free,
but
yeah.
at least it's done.
Well, as long as Trudy's free. DA said that she's probably not in any danger after this. They were just looking for a fall guy, but we saved her, so that's best we can hope for right now.
Got anything else planned? Or any other mysteries any of you need solving?
I mean, I don't have a job. My brothers are still missing, and my deadbeat dad has shown up. So I'm gonna be a bit busy, to say the least.
Understandable. Well, if you need any sort of help with that, you can always call us.
Yeah,
But I understand if you'd want to handle this alone.
yeah, it's understandable. The whole industrial row is going away. I grew up there. Was a bartender for 11 years there. That's rough. Shit.
Maybe they're
Yeah.
hiring here.
There's way too many people. Not my kind of crowd. I need something a little sketchy.
Have you ever thought about doing something that's not bartending? I mean, you have done it for 11 years.
What else would I do? I
Anything.
talk. Oh, I couldn't, like, paint. I'd rather just, like, die.
You paint?
I tried to. I built a bookshelf the other week and it didn't really work out. I don't go into construction.
Crafting and painting are two different things.
Just from IKEA, or whatever this universe equivalent of that is.
Well,
It's all in Swedish. It's
whatever happens, happens. And I go. I'd rather find my brothers first before I find my father, but I'll take a coin flip on it.
I'm
Well,
gonna
if you ever
be
get stuck, you can call us.
I'm gonna be stepping away for a bit.
Why are you stepping away? Is something you got to take care of?
Yeah. Kendra's not doing well at all. She's not sleeping. She's barely eating. She managed to take all the evidence that we had for the mayor and Euphemia at least and blast it out. So she's getting some kind of control in her life back, but it's not enough. I know how to help her. She feels powerless. She feels helpless. She feels scared. And I understand where she's coming from, but she needs something that she doesn't know how to get by herself, and she's lost, and she's kind of wading in deep water. So I'm gonna take her to a couple spots that I know. Um, I'm gonna teach her how to shoot, teach her how to fight, at least a little bit, just so she has some kind of defense against this, so she feels prepared and safe in her own home again. I'll show her all the stuff that I know in that time frame. I'm not gonna be gone long. I'm not gonna be gone forever, but I need to focus on her first and foremost. After Trudy's thing's done, and I need to help her out as well. I can't neglect my own family for my found family. So I will still be reachable. You guys can still call me if you need me. I'll be there as fast as I fucking can. And y'all know I'm pretty quick. But for like a couple weeks, I'm gonna be with Kendra. Just she needs to know that her big brother's there. Like I have spent a year and a half without any contact with her, so for her to finally be talking to me again is, and that's whenever you see Deckard starting to like choke up a little bit. It's nice.
I'll give Deckard a hug.
And Deckard will like lean into it.
Aw.
Oh, the brain cells in action.
Aw.
Yeah. So I'm
Dude,
not abandoning you guys. I'd never do that, but I hope you guys can understand why I'm doing what I'm doing.
man, gonna miss my partner.
In just a couple weeks, I'll be back. Promise.
What
And
about
what
you,
is?
Tay?
Yeah, I was gonna say what is Taewoo
I'm sorry.
planning? No, it's okay. No, I was gonna ask the same thing.
God asked.
Yeah, yeah, it was a divine intervention.
Tay's been thinking a lot lately as to what's been going on, all the levels of corruption in this city,
Mm.
and the impact it has had on the people around him. Um, I think at this point in time, he is um, calling it quits. He's going to hand in his badge.
Mm.
He can't work within that system. Everything is corrupted. He has stuff to do. He wants to find the red gloved lady. He wants to make sure that his friends are safe. And he feels he can't do that within the confines or the structure of the police force. So he's going to work outside the system now.
Okay. Vigilante style or more like PI?
Probably closer to PI.
Okay. Okay. And for Vera, what are her next steps? And don't forget you have those weekly meetings with Miles.
Oh, I forgot about those.
Monday and
Gotta
Emmys.
meet up with the ex for brunch. Uh, she she basically goes like, I'll be honest, doing a mission hands-on is pretty fun. And I'm
Mm.
gonna miss not having you guys around to make me more chaotic. Which I haven't really done since my 20s, so. I'll probably just take on whatever work comes and keep making my money. Nothing else really going on in my life at the moment. Oh, wait. I have to have weekly brunches with Miles. Yay.
You know, we still haven't met him.
And I hope you don't, because he is a
Why?
piece of work. He's a very handsome, very annoying, narcissistic piece of work.
So, okay.
You'll
You
meet.
say brunch. Is just brunch?
He glances at Cassia and then looks back at Deckard saying, yes, just brunch. Only brunch.
It's a terrible website. Don't go there. Only brunch. Don't go there.
Wow.
Only brunch.
Wow.
Onlybrunch.com.
Mhm.
Um,
Well, that sounds fucking terrible for you, I guess. Is it gonna be shit? Or are you gonna be okay?
I'll be okay. I still find him annoying, but he helped us out a lot with getting the lawyer, having everything situated, the warehouse, everything.
Yeah, that was gonna be my thing. Is much as you might dislike him, he did come in clutch quite a few times for us the past week.
He
So,
has.
if nothing
and
else, I can express my gratitude for helping Trudy out, even by proxy.
I'll pass the word along. With him helping me out, the agreement was that I get weekly brunches with him. So
Is there any way
Well,
that Taewoo
yeah.
would have clocked the look that Vera gave Cassia? Just see that.
It depends on how perceptive he is. Would you say that he is?
I would
I
say
mean,
he
he's-
is.
he's a detective.
Roll to investigate.
No. I would say you clocked. You clocked it.
All right. I think it would have only dawned on Taewoo that there's a bit of a love triangle going on here now.
wait,
That's
wait, what?
that's your
Wait,
new
what?
investigation.
Who's the third side?
What?
Miles.
Where are
it's
the
Miles.
connected sides?
Tay.
Always Miles.
So, yeah, Tae's just gonna realize all this. He's just gonna start smiling to take a drink of his coke. And
You take
What
a
are you
drink of your
smiling
Coke as you're
about?
you take a drink of your Coke as you're looking at your friends and you're wondering if they might be a throuple, if something's going on there. And more people file in. The night gets the night gets later as you guys have kind of talked of your next plans. And
I think,
another successful case in the bag. Yeah.
I think Deckard at one point in the middle of the night is gonna step outside for a cigarette, but he's gonna ask Cassia to join him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, last hurrah.
Yeah. So they'll step outside, and then there'll be like there's an alleyway off the side. Most people go to smoke.
Yeah.
And so he'll light up a cigarette, and like he's not in a good way at all, but
Mm-hmm.
like I really am sorry for all of that. I don't want to make excuses, and I don't want to try and explain why I did what I did, because it doesn't really matter. Things happened. I didn't want them to, but it's eating me up, and I hate every fucking second of it. But I just want to at least apologize to you.
Yeah, and you're leaving, right?
No, I'm not leaving you. You told me to get rid of your number, but you can keep mine. And if you need me, I'll be there. I'm just taking a small break to help Kendra out.
Yeah, that's what my brother said. You're gonna come back, right?
Yep. Obviously.
Well, make sure your sisters are okay and you have my number. And unfortunately, I have trust in you. Don't
Well,
fuck it
between
up.
the two of us, I'm at least glad that you do. So, and when I come back, if you need help handling your dad, finding him, doing any of that stuff, you got me.
I hope that I'm still here when you get back. Or at least I gained a part of my family back.
Well, I said you're not losing me, but I understand.
I am. You're leaving. You know that. You said
But
you
I'm
wouldn't.
coming back.
Yeah.
I didn't say that I would never leave you. I just say like I'm gonna help Kendra out, like, and you can always call me.
Okay.
I'll always be there. So you're not losing me.
That's what the others said, but I get it. I get it.
Mhm.
Family comes first. And she
Yeah.
went through a lot. And so did Trudy.
It just for your peace of mind. Did the others ever follow you after work and make sure you got home okay every night?
Every night? No, I know you did it like one night.
No, I've been doing it every night since the first time you saw me. I've been doing it every night.
Why every night?
Because I didn't want to lose you either. And I could give you some cliche bullshit like industrial zone's pretty rough and tumble, and the people we deal with on a regular basis aren't quite nice.
No. I got a list of 8 industrial row things I gotta deal with. Well,
Yeah. Well,
you're off
I
that
talked
list
to
now. So it's like down to like 5. And
Yeah,
apparently
that's
Vera
cool.
likes me now too, so that's kinda...
Yeah, she told me that. How did that go? You know what? That's gonna be a long conversation, isn't it?
I don't have a job. My
Mhm.
dad's gang leader, and I'm still missing my brothers, even though some other people have heard about them, and I've been searching for 12 years, 13 years. Well, for one of them.
Well, like I said, you have us now, but if you want to fold me into finding them, if you want help, it's there. Also, the no job thing. Are you
No,
good on
I'm
cash
not.
for a little while?
No, I'm not working at the brothel. That's not how
No,
this
no,
is. No,
I'm not.
that's
That is
not how.
no way am
You know, I would
offering
not.
that
I
idea.
knocked their.
Listen, you would make them cry.
Once
They're not there to cry. Some of them are probably there to cry, but you making them cry, it would be a whole different type of situation.
I don't want to be at the brothel.
No, but I've got cash just in case you need it.
Okay, I
No
don't
strings
need your
attached.
money. This. Just.
Just in case. Anyway,
I hope you come back.
I will.
Maybe.
Definitely.
And stop smoking. It's bad for you.
Really?
The camera,
All
I
the
will say
dumb
the
shit I
camera,
do.
the camera pans out as they kind of go back and forth as we zoom out from that. And we close this chapter. And remember that you guys faced a lot of adversity, but I think bonds are still forged in the midst of that between all of you. And I'll say, well done, everyone here, and I'll give you guys a little clap. Good job, good job. I'll say this case is closed, but
Yeah.
the journey continues. Until next time, that's where we're going to end the session. And so we'll be leaving the crew with a sense of accomplishment, hopefully, and anticipation of future cases to come. So thanks for playing through the Stolen Relic with me, everybody.
I had fun.
Claps.